Give me something. That's a good point. Thanks for reminding me about that. What's going on? It says apparently I was behind, but I'm pretty sure I'm 4 minutes early. Am I correct in my assumption that I'm early? I feel like YouTube's glitching, and I'm correct. I'm in top chat. Let's go to live chat. See what happens there. If that changes anything. All right, are we going? Are we good, everybody? Are we seeing stuff? Joker, Pork, Samantha, DZ, good to see you. Kuro, someone give me something. Miser, are we live? I think we're live. No one's saying some shit. Someone say some shit. All right, I'm just going to sit here and... Okay, we're good. Pork sees me. All right, thanks, Pork. I appreciate the... I'm glad you guys are all talking amongst yourselves. But, you know, some sort of... Man, there's a delay. I've been asking for the last minute and a half. There can't be a minute and a half delay. Or am I just that boring that everyone's just enthralled with the conversation in the chat? How are we all anyway? I'm looking particularly bald tonight, which is nice to see. Nice freshly shaven. Not so much in the kind of freshly shaven here, but you know. What's going on? Can't do that, Brendan, but I can do this for you. Wearing a snatch shirt tonight. Boom, 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 boom. I can give you a bit of a titty dance. How's that? On the snatch shirt. Doing the snatch shirt today. Good to see you all, my friends. Kat, good. Thanks for popping in. Kat, I know you can't stay. Shout out to your... I can't remember if it was your grandpapa, but shout out to whoever you're visiting today and keeping in company. Good on you for doing that. Everyone else, Joker, good to see you, my friend. I'm glad you're here, Cardinal. Hope you're doing well. Good to see everyone sending love to the Cardinal. If I missed anyone, Glowing, Scotty, I think I got everyone. Pork, Samantha, Miser, DZ, Joker, Kuro, and whoever else might stroll in. Hello to you all. Tata's under siege. Anyway, we've got a cracking week this week, obviously, as always. Plague, good to see you. Michael Day. We're a bit early, but you know we'll lead in. You know, I was early today. I think I'm early. I don't know if my time's wrong. This whole daylight savings thing on my laptop, y'all can see. I'll show you right now, so you think I'm not lying. Where are we? How do I do this? Is that the one? That's not the one. I think it's that one. We'll go with that one. As y'all can see, my time in the corner. Oh, you can't see my time. The screen's getting... Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, my laptop time's set to Australia. And at the moment, it's 4 hours difference now because of daylight savings. They do that kind of shit. That's Australia, you know, and Western countries. Thailand doesn't bother with that stuff, which is why I love it here. They don't mess around with that crap. The time is the time. There's no hour back or forth to daylight savings bullshit. But anyway. Yeah, thanks, Glowing. There is a season 2 coming, mate. We might watch that one tonight. We'll see how we go. How's the everyone preferring? Wow, people are being bold, preferring a massage from Sensei Seagal. People were talking about tatas. There's tatas going on. Interesting. Anyway, it's going to be a big week. This week we're gonna well, you guys can't see because I'm not sharing the screen. All right, let's do that. All right, it's a huge week. All right, we're going to discuss stuff that happened during the week, which I'm basically leaning into you guys to tell me what happened during the week in the world because I don't really pay too much attention. I live in the East. We try and stay away from the Western world stuff. So you guys fill me in. What's going on in the world? What have I missed? Did Mr. Bean do something else? Mr. Beast? Mr. Bean. By the way, Mr. Bean was a great show. Shout out to the Brits in the audience. Kurt, good to see you, mate. 2024. Jay, Great Britain. There you go. I was just talking about Mr. Bean. Great show. I used to love watching Mr. Bean. Brilliant show. But anyway, But yeah, so you guys tell me what's been going on that I've missed. Yeah, that's all right. Good. We don't want too much shit. I never really got into Blackadder that much, but Mr. Bean was my jam. I love Rowan Atkinson and Mr. Bean. I did the latest Lawman, the final episode. I did end up finishing this. As you can see here, it says Bushido couldn't finish due to internet. I did finish it, but I don't know if I love it. I'll look for your guys' feedback on that. So we will watch a new Bushido video tonight. I've got a brilliant boxing match that some of you may have seen, some of you may not have seen. Either way, it's glorious, and it probably deserves its own video, or part of a video, I should say, not a whole video. Then I've got a bunch of videos that I watched, and then I don't know, we'll maybe do a reaction video or something together. We'll see how we go. But it's been a jam-packed week. I hope you're all well again. Cheers to you all. Cheers again. I love his mini. I love his Mini Cooper and his little hatred of the three-wheeled car guy. Whoever that guy was, the three-wheeled car guy. They had a little ongoing feud going on, which was brilliant. It was quite marvelous. But anyway, it's been an interesting week. So, like I said, we'll go through the latest Lawman dropped. I don't know if I actually. One moment. I don't know if it's sent across. We'll definitely watch it in the uncensored version. And then we'll go to boom, boom, boom. Hold on one moment. Just doing some technical stuff at the moment. While you guys can't see, I'm preoccupied doing stuff, and I can't multitask because I'm a dude. So, all right, poll time. What to watch first? Lawman, Bullshitter. All right, here's the thing. I'm putting a poll, but I'm pretty much going to do it in my order anyway, because this is not a democracy. Most of you are Americans. Americans are a republic, not a democracy. So the majority doesn't rule. I'm going to have to go out and just cast a big vote. No, I'm just joking. But we'll see how it... No politics. What politics? Who said something about... Did someone say something about politics? I don't do politics. Unless I'm only voting on Segalian issues. Uncle Ted. Who the fuck's Father Ted? Oh, isn't that a TV show? I don't know what's going on. Kev, good to see you, mate. Jackie Chan was part of a song. Funny thing is, I'm commenting on all the comments that come up, so I'm watching the comments, and I'm paying very little attention to what I'm supposed to be actually doing, which is probably continuing the show flowing, watching certain videos, keeping the engagement moving. But anyway, we'll get into that. Live stream related. This is the gem of the folder this week. This is where all the action happens every week. I mean, this is always going to be in this folder. I mean, I'm never going to get rid of this. I didn't do it, so I'm not going to take credit for it. But it is magnificent. It's not that hard to do. I could do it, but I'm glad someone else did it. So props to whoever did this. This was just heartwarming. It warmed the cockles of my heart. Let's call it. It warmed the cockles of my heart. Paul beats them all. This was in the most overrated, I think, martial artist. Paul beats them all. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, Paul. I mean, this is just the kind of the community that's going on here. That literally, like I said, was just magnificent and made me feel good. And obviously, Paul, wherever you are, you should know. I wonder if Paul knows there's a community of people that low key. It's not a huge community. I mean, we're not like a giant subreddit or like a fan club of some pathetic person like The Rock. But we're a pretty strong core people of, core community or core group of people that respect and love Paul and thank Paul. I wonder if Paul knows that. If Paul's still alive, I hope he is. I hope he realizes there's a whole subgroup. Or if Paul's children are out there, if you're out there assisting in self-defense videos, know that your father is loved, and thank you very much, Paul, and thank you very much, Paul's children. That's all I'm saying. No, it's Loki. All right. Anyway, that was that comment. Nope. There was another comment somewhere. Where was it? Did I accidentally delete it? Must have deleted it by accident. Damn it. That's annoying. Someone was having a go at me about Andrew Tate, but anyway, it is what it is. All right, so anyway, we've got two new videos. Well, we've got the Lawman, which some of you may have seen. I don't know what percentage. I like it. It's a pretty even split. If it was dominating one way, I would have had to go on with the current consensus. Fred, nice man. You bought a Tirana. Nice. That's awesome. Good condition, Fred. How are you, by the way, my friend? Bucknative, good to see you too. Bucknative and Fred. Cliff, how are you, bud? Trav, good to see you, mate. Zig, how are you also? Yeah, good condition. The Tirana or what, Fred? How is it? Old school Tirana. For those of you that don't know, what did he say he's got? So this is the car that Fred has just bought. I don't know if it's a GTR, but I'm just going to show the GTR. Oh, let's just assume it's this one. This is the car that Fred bought. I don't know what condition it's in. I don't know if it's the exact same car, but that's what he's rolling in. Good on you, man. I'm good, Cliff. I'm good, everyone. Thank you for asking. All right, we started a little bit early, but we've just been talking shit. Nothing phenomenal. Don't worry. We haven't dropped any videos yet. So yeah. Anyway, that's good on you, Fred. Good to see you, mate. Hope you drive it safely, do it up nicely, and don't do no Mad Max kind of shit either. I mean, use it to pull as much trim as possible. Pick up as much narcotics as possible safely, but. All right, anyway, sidetracked. I like how the polls are. It's a close poll, so I'm going to go with Lawman first. All right, so I'm going to make you suffer through what we've already made, but it's a short video. It's like 8 minutes, so it's a tiny video. Go full Mad Max. It's a nice motor. Good to see you, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan S. Darkside. He's a long-time Patreon supporter as well, so show him some love. He's been around for a while. Thanks, mate. And it comments on every post, so thank you. This is what passes for a muscle car in Australia. It's just an old school car. It was a classic. Oh, shit, what happened there? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's an old school classic car. There's a lot of muscle cars in Australia, but yeah, it's a nice car. Anyway, yeah, they are nice cars. My brother had a 1973 Fairmont. My brother had this back in the day. Ford Fairmont. I think he had an XC Fairmont, if I'm not mistaken. It had square. That's what he had, with the old windy sunroof. Had the old windy sunroof going on, but this was a beautiful car. It was a nice looking car. I don't know if you had a similar one to this in America, but yeah, this was what my brother had, and it had the old school windy sunroof. I remember that, and he was 7 years older than me, and I remember he'll never see this because he doesn't watch his shit. Obviously, he's got a life, but life with his wife and kids, I should say. So he's not in the cigalism world, but. I remember one time I hid in the back of his car because I wanted to go watch him play indoor cricket, and he caught me and he took me all the way back home in the XC. He didn't let me come and watch because I don't know why, but it was painful memory. But that car was awesome. That car was wogs and Fords, bloody wogs and Fords, wogs and cash. What is it with wogs and cash? Anyway, we're getting immersed in Aussie cars. So, as always, all right, so Lawman's getting a beating, but we're going to watch... all right. Should I cave into the group and watch Bushido first, or should we just basically own this thing as the dictatorship of Segalism that it is, and I just watch what I want to watch first? I mean, it's 2/3 to 1/3 now. Ford Capri Gear, yeah, Ford Capri Gears were cute, Tony. They're adorable little cars. I wanted an MR2, Toyota MR2. Do you guys remember that? I wanted an MR2 when I was younger. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Cliff shouting out, Lawman, I like your style, Cliff. I like your style. Cave in. Nah, Pork, not happening. Eddie, good to see you, mate. Welcome back. We'll see how we go. I don't know what a 442 is. Is that a reference to football, or as we call in non-English countries and European countries, soccer? I entered to win a 1969 General Lee Charger. Hey, good luck, Trav. Positive vibes, mate. You got to be with it. Humongous, good to see you, my friend. Nog Boggs, good. That's what we like to see. Wake and bake, my man. Wake and bake. Why not? It's a Sunday. What else are you gonna fucking do on a Sunday? Wake and bake, son. Wake and bake. Mid-engine beauties. Yeah, I don't know shit about cars, to be honest with you. I used to know a lot more, but I don't know shit about them mechanically. But I do know a nice-looking car. That's all I can say. And I don't really love a lot of the new cars, but I like a bit of old school. I like a bit of old school steel and, just muscle and human ingenuity, just basic shit, but just humans made this shit. This was 1973. There was not a lot of robots going on back then, designing or perfecting stuff. This was just human ingenuity at its finest. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I don't want to be a Luddite and be left behind with technology. But yeah, DeLorean, exactly. All right, now I reckon we get cracking. Now we'll get into Lawman. All right, well, this is the last episode of the season. I've been trying to keep the videos to like a certain. I'm not trying to, but I've been thinking about keeping the videos to a certain time frame. But then I thought I'm just going to make the joke I'm going to make. Not all of them are going to hit. The point is to try and trim the fat, so I'm trying to get better at that now. But ultimately, it's about having a bit of fun. In a Big Papa, he didn't really do a lot in this last episode that was dramatic. But I tried to spruce it up with a bit of racism, if you will. So, it's what I do. What the hell's a Dunsberg? Humongous, what the hell's a Dusen? Is that supposed to be Dunsberg or is that Duesenberg? Duesenberg. Does he ever? Well, that's right, Cliff. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. Actually, on that note, Joker, one of our congregation, the Rabbit, he's actually going to be sending me cookies. He keeps asking me for my email, and I've given it to him, but I don't think he's emailed me yet. There was a lot, Glowing. There was a lot. I'm getting cookies sent to me anyway. So take that. But I actually contacted a few cookie companies for sponsorship deals, but I got nothing in return at all. So I thought cookie companies would have been perfect. If advertisers were smart, I mean, look, my videos don't get a lot of views, but they can get anywhere from 10 to 50 to 200, depending on what it is, to 1 million, depending on what it is. If it's lucky, obviously, if I'm lucky. But anyway, 10 to 50. So if you think about it, our channel leans heavily into cookies, hair loss, obviously, so hair products, and I don't know, narcotics companies and women advertising lingerie, maybe. So you're missing out, advertising companies. You're losers. That's all I'm saying. We need to find some hip artists. Yeah, you're right, Joker. I wouldn't mind some bougie craft cookies, craft designer, fancy pantsy kind of cookies. That would be good. I would appreciate. I would like that. Some kind of nice, gooey but decadent kind of style cookies. If anyone knows how to, Samantha, you know how to bake. If you know how to bake some shit, You know, just that. Feel free to send it over. I'm just saying. Don't be shy. I mean, I could always just go on YouTube and look at it myself, but it doesn't count. It doesn't count the same. I don't know why I put it there. I don't know. It doesn't count the same. Fancy cupcakes, yeah, it's true. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've noticed. My buddy makes cookies for Christmas. Yeah, pork. I think I prefer those kind of cookies that you're talking about. Thanks, Shalom. I appreciate it, brother. The problem is, Shalom, the cookies here, man, there's just no great cookies. I'd have to go to like a Western, I think maybe like a USA store, because y'all know Americans have the best of everything when it comes to that kind of fat stuff, right? That processed shit. You guys got the best for it. And like, but the Thais, the local people here, they don't really eat that kind of stuff. But you're a legend, Shalom. I appreciate it, mate. I will buy something to treat myself with that. It might be some kind of herbal, medicinal thing rather than cook. Actually, you know what? I'll go to see my mate tomorrow, and I'll get some edibles. I'll do best of both worlds. I'll get cookies with weed in it. So, Shalom. Thank you very much, mate. I'll have a good afternoon tomorrow. Thinking about the latest video I'm going to be doing about a Hollywood person, but you're not going to expect who it's going to be about. I'm just going to shock the world with this video. I'm going to trash someone who nobody expects. Well, some of you will guess it because you're not idiots, but I'm going to trash someone. But yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I learned to be a pastry baker. Oh, nice. Okay. Do you make baklava? Do you know how to make baklava, Shalom, or is that not quite up your alley with pastry? Is that quite not fancy enough? Are you doing like croissants and that kind of stuff? I've already done Vin Diesel. Okay, nice. Well, again, my background's Turkish Cypriot, so baklava. My mum makes a killer baklava. So shout out to Mama Sensei Segal, who's definitely not watching because she has no idea how to even use YouTube, really, other than what I set up for her. But yeah, nice. I like a good baker. Ma baker. She taught her both sons. Ma baker to handle their guns. Excuse me. Can you make a balaclava? I like that joke. It's cute. Polish. Okay, nice. Anyway, we get sidetracked to sweets. The point was, thank you, Shalom. I appreciate it. I'll definitely get some cookies with it. Creme brulee rules, by the way. Creme brulee definitely rules. You can't go wrong. Boney M. Spot on, Dino. You know what? I'm doing something adventurous. There's 4 of you now. There's going to be 4 of you. That's how I roll. You earned it, glowing. You asked for it last week, but you earned it, mate. You've been around for a long, long time. Don't know if I can see how long, but so use it wisely. Now, anyway, yeah, everyone loves creme brulee. Now we're going to watch the latest Lawman. All right, while I go and find my herbal stuff that I put somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but I put it somewhere. So I'm going to chuck on Lawman, and then we'll come back. We'll have a bit of a chat, and then I'm going to put on the latest bullshito. All right, so bear with me a moment. Memento. Now, before anyone else asks me for a mod, I'm going to keep it at 4. And from this point on, by the way, just so everybody knows, hold on. I'm going to go to full screen for this shit. Where is it? All right. I'm going full screen. We're keeping 4 mods, all right, at this point. In moving forward, I know some of you have been here a long time, but I'm not just going to give it away for anyone that asks for it. But from now on, I'm going to ask the 4 mods to vote, or we're going to put it to a vote. And if anyone says yay or nay, we're going to go from there. That's how we're doing it from now on. I've given power to 4 people, and those 4 people will now use that power to decide who else gets power. That's how we're rolling from now on. I'm going to put it to you guys. You're going to have to play some kind of part in this. It's not just a cute little spanner next to your name. Obviously, I appreciate the support, but it's not just a cute spanner next to your name. You're going to have to make some tough decisions, like who else gets a mod going forth from now. I mean, considering there's 50 people here, 4 mods is probably more than enough. It's not like we're in the thousands that we need lots of mods, but it's just like a way of saying, you know, you wish I was a mod. I wish you were my mod phrase, and by mod, you know, I'm saying something different, baby. But what the fuck are you on about? It's a pyramid scheme. It is a pyramid scheme. Foppish, you got me. Bobby Lupo and Richie are fluid people. They're yeah, I know. It is my channel, but I'm just having a bit of fun, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's all a bit of fun. Richie and Bobby, how would you guys feel if it turned out they were the same person, but he was just like he was person fluid? So Richie and Bobby could just change between, like, kind of like Beast, but could actually change personalities. 2 months later, there's 49 months. These 4 people don't have power. I can take that power away instantly. I'm pretty sure I can just write, if I click on that and say remove a standard moderator, I can remove all the power instantly. Which I consider you a progress. He said we wish he was our moderator. I don't think he wants to be our moderator. We wish he was our moderator. Gang of 4. The 4 is it? How many horsemen? Is it 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, or the 5, or the 6? 6 horsemen, 7 horsemen, 5 horsemen. How many horsemen of the apocalypse were there? Quarter pound. Good to see you, mate. Yes, the 4 horsemen. There you go. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. There you go. So you got 4 already. Pork, Glowing, Samantha, and who did I miss? Who's the 4th? Pork, Glowing, Samantha, and I reckon someone. Dino. That's right. Sorry, Dino. You're quiet in the chat, mate. I missed you there for a sec. 4 horsemen of the Segalopolis. That man, Segalopolis. That's a hard one to say. Segalopolis. Just don't look them in the eyes. Don't look anything in the eye. Don't look Segal in his one-eyed snake either. It'll hypnotize you and you're done. He wants to know if he can be a mod. I'll let the mods discuss it amongst themselves in private conversation, Zig. I have no say henceforth. Joker, by the way, you also have the power to remove people if you want. Just, you know, you can message me anytime on StreamYard personally. Joker's got a private line to me. If I'm not mistaken, you still have that, right, Joker? You still have a private line to me over here in private chat. So the Joker can message me privately if he wants anything. So he has a special line. So Joker, mate, you don't feel left out. You still got the private line right here. I still think you got the private line, right, Joker? I think you do. Anyway, yeah, it's nice. He's still got the private chat. So Joker's he's got the hookup, the private hookup to Sensei. We'll have beers and cookies ready for next time. Thanks, Buck Native. See, everyone's tossing their hat in the ring to be moderators. See, moderators, now you got to deal with moderating the chat and who wants to be a moderator. Anyway, yeah, video time. Let's do it. We're going to go Lawman. We're going to start with Lawman. Again, final season, so...
Before we dive into the final episode of Lawman...
Hold on. Whoa. Now, here's the thing, right? When it comes to editing, and I'm trying to... I've really got to start watching more videos on YouTube about how to edit and you know, trying to improve my editing skills. I've got to admit, I haven't watched anything new or tried to up my game when it comes to editing, other than doing my own little editing. Shalom, you're too good, man. What are you doing, brother? Thank you very much. You're too good for the beers. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Everyone give a cheers to Shalom. Give him a thumbs up for being a legend. So I'm trying to up the editing game. But what I'm doing is just upping my actual editing and trying to do like fun little edits, right? Sometimes you get a bit more material to work with, but sometimes you don't. But yeah, anyway, I had a bit of fun with this one because it was the last episode. I tried to do what I could. And you'll see there's a certain trend to what's going on here. You'll notice there's a certain trend.
I'd like to take a moment to thank Big Daddy Deputy Dick Slinger for being so...
Yes, man. And I'll start again because the volume was low. This is the uncensored version, by the way, so, you know, Uncensored slowly.
Before we dive into the final episode of Lawman, I'd just like to take a moment to thank Big Daddy Deputy Dick Slinger for being...
Thanks, Cliff. I appreciate it, mate. Oh, yeah. Good call. My fat head's on screen, isn't it? Thanks, Cliff. Boom. All right. Let's do it. Now we're in action. All right, we're good to go.
Before we dive into the final episode of...
I'm loving the love hearts. Send the love hearts. I don't know if that means a like or not on the actual video, but thank you.
Lawman, I'd just like to take a moment to thank Big Daddy Deputy Dick Slinger for being so... That's your baby. From mama. How did mama let it go?
We're leaning heavily into the black, by the way. Heavily into the black. All good, Joker. Do what you got to do, mate. You've been through a rough patch with the family and your health. Do what you got to do, my man. Do what you got to do.
So why did talking like that? Y'all ain't got no...
Yeah. Thanks, Glowing. I did like the Deputy Dick Slinger. I thought I'd throw that in there. And the romantic music. It's also about the romantic music, you know?
Before we dive into the final episode of Lawman, I'd just like to take a moment to thank Big Daddy Deputy Dick Slinger for being so... That's your baby. From mama.
How did mama let him go?
So why did talking like that? Y'all ain't got no crack up in there? It look like there's some crack up in there. Lord have mercy. And, forgive my ignorance, but how long have you studied martial arts again, Sensei? He doesn't know that I spent most of my life in martial arts before I became an actor. I'm one of the highest ranking Aikido teachers in the world. My hero.
For those of you that are aware, thanks, Fred. Fred is Australian, so he's speaking some Australian there. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Definitely getting a new thong, both types, up my ass and on my feet. At least 50 blacks. Yeah, there's a lot of blacks going on.
Now on to the season finale. The Chief is taking it easy on his last day with Casual Friday, as Big Daddy is sporting his beige-coloured curtains today as his ensemble. You know it's a cracker episode when the opening case is about rats digging under a dude's house. And for some reason that requires Steven Seagal and his band of pudgy Poombas.
By the way, they literally are going to some dude's house about some rats or nutria or whatever, some sort of beaver. Why does that require police? Isn't there some kind of animal pest control shit going on? What's going on? Frosty, good to see you, mate.
You see just hunks of it falling off at a time.
It just occurred to me that RATS is a code name for vegans and stop oil protesters, and for once, the police officers do their job correctly.
Several nights a week, we go along the canal banks and actually shoot. It's an unusual way to do it. For the most part, we've been somewhat effective.
By the way, I don't like to rag on I'm all for people protesting, but these people, right, that block the roads and cars can't get through and people drag them by their hairs, I'm not going to lie, that just brings me joy. Not that I don't care about the environment and that kind of stuff, but stopping people from going to work, making them use more petrol to sit in traffic as you wear clothing and things made out of petrol, it just boggles my mind. And I just enjoy people just seeing them get slammed. On a side note, that's not political. That's just me enjoying watching douchebags get slammed. That's all I'm saying. And I actually enjoy watching videos of Just Stop protesters getting dragged off the road.
Sergeant Whiteboy doesn't hold back about shooting these hipster doofuses, especially the black ones.
We've tried a lot of different techniques to get rid of the There only seems to be one that really works. But the trouble is, because they reproduce so quickly, it's hard to just rid them completely, which we may never be able to do.
Now, listen. Some might say that taken out of context, a lot of this could be deemed racist. Now, obviously, it's all done in fun. It's all done in fun. But if you were to listen to it just out of context, it might sound kind of racist. I'm just saying. And I didn't say. I'm just cutting stuff together. That's all. That's all.
There only seems to be one that really works. But the trouble is because they reproduce so quickly, it's hard to just rid them completely, which we may never be able to do. I mean, it's not just a matter of going out and shoot some homeless animal. These animals are causing major damage.
Sensei.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I did that edit, I thought, damn, I wonder how that's gonna go. Just this part here. Right here.
Going out and shoot some homeless
Go out and shoot some homeless black animals.
animal. These animals are causing major damage.
Sensei Cobra Cock is much wiser and realizes the cameras are rolling, so he keeps stum.
I myself don't shoot. I don't shoot anything that's not shooting at me.
The night rolls in and Big Daddy is
baby.
DTF and on the lookout for some action.
It's Friday night. People are looking to let off some steam. That can be a busy night for us. Hi, Mama. Don't call him too hard when you get home.
Now, that's obviously my favorite edit. I've used a million times, but you know.
They arrive on the scene of an accident where Sensei uses his years of being
A little bit Asian.
to take charge of the situation.
In Eastern philosophy, we believe that the quieter you become, the more you can hear and understand. We got a lot of chaos here. We got a lot of people.
Using his Sensei sloth vision, he spots an injured person.
By the way, so he gets on the scene, right, in the actual episode. I can't show it to you because I'll get copyright struck. He gets on the scene, basically says there's chaos everywhere, sees a dude on a stretcher, and that's all he contributes to the scene. But they've got to edit stuff to make it look like something's happening. So that's what they do. Sensei Cobra Cock. Yeah, thanks, Cliff. I'm glad you enjoyed that, mate.
And understand. We got a lot of chaos here. We've got a lot of people.
Wow. I mean, that's why he says, wow. We've got a lot of chaos here. We've got a lot of people. I mean, yeah. Just insightful shit.
Using his Sensei sloth vision, he spots an injured person on a stretcher. Wow, that is impressive.
By the way, that's one of my new favorite little edits. This little that face right there is just brilliant. I mean, the hair itself is magnificent. Obviously, that's a whole spectacle to behold in itself. That's a whole different kind of kettle of fish. But the facial expression is, wow.
The night is not a complete loss as some chubby blondie rocks up and immediately Seagal's little seagull stands to attention. She confesses she was getting spit roasted by the two accident victims,
It was just only two.
and Sensei confirms some details for his wank bank later that night.
People sure, yeah?
Yes, there's only two.
Even Sensei
By the way, the whole time he was like staring at her when she was there. That's all I'm saying. He was staring at her, probably her jugs, but he was staring. I know she's not quite young enough or slim enough for Sensei. I'm not judging. I'm just saying Sensei's type, but. If you want more viewers, I will tell my OnlyFans to tune in. Yeah, Frade, you tell those extra 2 people to watch, mate. I appreciate it, Frade. If you want me to help you get your OnlyFans, I'm happy to put you in as my sponsor. I've got no other sponsors. So last video I did one with Trav and his carvings, mate. Frade, if you want me to support you, mate, I'm happy to do it. I don't expect any money. I'm just supporting the community for supporting me. You always support me with super thanks. I'm happy to return the favor, brother. Not that you need it, obviously, as a high earner on OnlyFans, but I'm just saying it all helps. Let's help each other.
is shocked by what he just witnessed, and he's been a diddy putt.
He does have glorious chinage, by the way. Chinage is a word. It may not be in the dictionary, but it should be. Chinage. He's got glorious chinage happening right here.
Shocked by what he just witnessed, and he's been at Diddy parties. Probably. Allegedly.
Man, I don't often see a pussy.
Given it's the last episode of the season, the gang decide to get wild and pick up some sloppy drunk bar bitches.
We're going to go into some troubled areas. We're going to go around some of the bars, some of the establishments where there's some drugs or some women.
I like the girl from Ipanema little interlude here. I couldn't be bothered doing a whole like and subscribe, promotion for the t-shirt. So I thought I'd just slip it in there with some elevator music. By By the way, we did have our first order. First two orders of the new style of Bushido shirt. So that's nice.
Sensei judgmental jerk reminding everyone again how he's
A little bit Asian.
when he yammers on about how much better he is than all of you white people.
When I was in Asia, I learned to relax by studying the martial arts and meditation. And over here, a lot of people relax by drinking. And, you know what I mean?
Okay, first of all, he judges people. He's underhandedly low key judging people, even though he's saying he's not. But he kind of is. Let's be real. And he always has to bring up that he was in Asia and he meditates. I mean, what meditation is he really doing? Honestly, let's be real. What's he really? What meditation is he really doing? He's sitting at home, maybe eating some cookies, probably watching his own movies, with a samurai sword in one hand and a machine gun sitting on his cock. That's what I think he's doing. That's just my opinion. What do y'all think he's doing right now? He's probably sitting at home, like I said, eating cookies, samurai sword in one hand, machine gun on his cock, watching his own movies.
Thus far, no sign of any
Drugs or some women.
but Big Papa optimism keeps his multiple chins up.
So far, it's been pretty quiet. Nice till young.
Also, Chuckles here reminds me of Squirtle from Pokemon.
I'll just give you a link to the shop, mate, and then you can just find it. How's that? What's this shit? Yeah, boom. I'm going to do that instead. That's the easiest way to do it. Shalom. That's for you, Shalom. Okay, tell me this guy doesn't look like Squirtle.
Pretty quiet. Nice till young.
Also, Chuckles here reminds me of Squirtle from Pokemon. I just wanted to put that in there.
Squirtle, 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 Squirtle.
Squirtle, short, tubby Robert Barone.
Okay, he does look like Robert Barone, just a short, fat version of him. I'm sorry, but he does. He looks like a short, a non 6'6" version of Robert Barone, but just a pudgy version.
And Sensei
I'm just saying.
Mushy Peas all stop to harass some border hopping Mexicans. Probably. They find something, and Sensei Alpha Cock swoops in to take charge of the situation.
¿Qué está? Oh, señora. Let me look in here. I'm going to tell you in a minute.
I love how he comes in. Right, look, he comes in. No one. What is this? Let me tell you, he bumps out Sergeant White Boy out the way.
I'm going to tell you in a minute.
12 seconds later.
And then I ask the exact same question. Pretty much just ask the exact same question.
Marijuana, pura. Marijuana.
Yeah, just ask the same question. Brilliant tactic.
¿Qué está?
Nobody hablo español well enough to understand these blokes, or they're just making shit up. Either way, it's hilariously pointless.
Some type of, whatever. We don't know what it is.
There's only one man that knows the answer to what it is. The rest of them don't know, but there is one man that knows. Now, who do you think that man is, everybody? Who do you think that man is? I'm just saying. Glowing. It's funny you mentioned that. There is weed vodka here in Thailand. I've had it before. And basically, it's just vodka with weed sitting in it. That's all it is, really. Yeah.
Mamajuana.
Mamajuana.
He said it's herbal medicine. Yeah, it is.
Of course, Big Papa All-Knowing knows what's up because, again,
I'm a little bit Asian. We do this in Asia, Larry. We make this in Asia.
Yeah, by the way, guys, Larry, guys, we make this in Asia. Just so you know, we make this in Asia.
We do this in Asia, Larry. We make this in Asia. We take all kinds of very powerful herbs and
we Asians, guys, we Asians from Lansing, Michigan, We Asians born in Lansing, Michigan, with no real Asian ancestry. Really, I mean,
powerful herbs, and we mix them in with very, very strong vodka that we call in Chinese bahui. This stuff may have been used for medicinal purposes, but it also can get you very drunk.
Sensei then pretends he's all pious and doesn't abuse, crack, or harass women, and expresses concern about harming the black vegans and oil protesters.
Got lots of critters out there. We got a few. Steve wants to talk.
I mean, it's a bit harsh that he called them black critters, but you know, I expect nothing else from these police officers in Jefferson Parish.
To the major about other ways of controlling them.
As a Buddhist, I really don't believe in killing anything unless I really have to.
While he does that, we're going to jump in the truck and take a couple of shots.
See, while they're out there, Cigar doesn't want to kill black critters, but these guys are just going to go out there and shoot him. I mean, what's going on here, guys? Where's the synchronicity?
Does that, we're going to jump in the truck and take a couple.
I know Russia's an Asia curse, but it doesn't count, man. When you say Asia, everyone thinks of people that have smaller eyes, all right, and, you know, hello, and the Asian hats. Let's be real. That's what everyone thinks of. No one's thinking of Russian people when they think of Asian. When you think of Asian, you're thinking of people that eat rice and noodles and can squat really low, and, you know, that's it. That's the fact. I'm not being racist. It's just a stereotype. And again, I can say that because I've got an Asian girlfriend, so it absolves me of any sins. Just like I can talk about fat people, bald people, and people with glasses. And morons, too. I'm in that category as well.
Shots. Seagal and this transgender individual have a discussion about how to deal with the growing problem of black activists in the community.
We tried trapping. We tried shooting.
The trapping is just not effective.
The first night that we went out, there were 14 trapped, and there were several hundred.
I mean, I think it's appalling that they're really just trying to just trapping black people. Like, what's going on? Well, how can they just trap black people and get away with it?
It's just not effective.
The first night that we went out, there were 14 trapped, and there were several hundred that we were able to shoot successfully. We have not found a more effective way.
I personally, in the beginning, I said, man, that'd be really great if you could trap them and, throw them out there.
Hey, just 1 second. Funnily enough, while we're having this conversation, no, it wasn't. Okay, someone else. I thought it was going to be Shalom. Someone has ordered a Bullshito shirt while we're talking live on stream. But yeah, okay. Sorry to interrupt the stream for that. This little mouse-looking gender fluid fellow here.
Boy.
Back on patrol, apparently it takes multiple police cars and 4 officers for a traffic stop because there seems to be fuck all else to do in this town, other than harass people.
Oh, that was you, Shalom. So you went. Obviously, I didn't say your name on the camera, but you went against Bert. You went against the snatching shirt. And you went with Bushido Master, and you went with the old school one. Okay, interesting. You had a choice, but yeah, I did, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Send some love for Shalom. Not only is he dropping coin in the comments in the super chat, but he's buying a T-shirt as well. That's the support of Segalism. That's some next level shit, mate. I really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you. I'm even going to stop rolling my joint midway now to give you a bit of a Thai fucking thank you very much, bow salute of respect. But no, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. It's not always about money, Pork. You do a lot, mate. You're always in the chat. Stop asking for handouts, though. All right, it's not going to happen. But you do all right, mate. You do all right. Man, left to Shalom. Some Segalians everyone supports in a different way. That's all that matters. Segali is all racist. That is true.
Who aren't white.
There's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. Anything could happen.
Then I realised the real reason they pulled this bloke over right where they did. Sensei enters street cred mode.
By the way, there isn't. Now you can say that there's a lot of McDonald's everywhere, but I will also say that they do have a lot of McDonald's going on in these videos. At least 2 out of the 12 episodes have had McDonald's, possibly 3 or 4, but at least 2. And that's still a 16.6%. I'm good at numbers. 16.6%. What do you want to call it? Appearance rate for McDonald's in Seagal Lawman episodes. That's all I'm saying.
Did. Sensei enters street cred mode as he gains the trust of his fellow.
And yes, Bill, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. Bill is a very astute observer.
Ethnically diverse humans. White male.
How much have you had to drink, brother? How much have you had to drink, bro? There's a little too much in there now. Lord have mercy.
Before the lads finally realize that they've literally been touched by a god.
Yeah, well, I get that all the time. Listen, y'all want to be drinking?
Seagal doesn't take too kindly to their ignorance and threatens to shoot everyone in the area.
You put a lot of people in danger, don't you think?
Before wrapping up, Seagal explains that he is not only better than you, but also smarter.
I don't drink much myself. I feel in the clouds of mind. But if you're not thinking clearly, you might hurt yourself. Or even worse, you could hurt somebody else.
Clarity leads to titty grabbing.
Yeah, I just,
The episode ends with Big Papa wrestling.
That's an awesome screen. I used to have a curved screen as well when I was editing back in Australia, but now I'm just using my laptop. The cops get free shit at McDonald's today in America. That's bullshit. They should have to pay. I mean, they can get a discount, like the staff discount, but they shouldn't get more than that. That's just taking advantage of being portly. By the way, look how he makes that. He makes that alligator look like a tiny tot.
Yeah, I just,
The episode ends with Big Papa wrestling with an alligator over some food, but not before the handler takes a few jabs at Seagal for being rotund and lazy.
You can walk a little bit, move a little exercise.
Come on.
And in case you weren't sure, Sensei lets us know one more time exactly how long he studied the martial arts.
I've been studying martial arts my whole life.
I'm sorry. I just love that. That's unedited. That's him actually doing that the whole time, sitting there silently after his little huff and puff.
Plus, he would destroy that gator if he wanted to.
But I really hate to have to kill them for a gator.
And there we are, my friends. That concludes season 1 of Lawman. At some point, I'll make a huge compilation video of season.
I will at some point just put a whole compilation. I don't know why, because it's just a way to get cheap views. Honestly, not from you guys, but from like strangers. I'll put like a compilation of like every single episode back to back of season 1. See how that goes. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed Lawman. It took a while to get used to how to edit it, to get past the copyright wardens, because they don't make it easy. Honestly, they don't make it easy at all. But I learned how to edit to get past it now, so... Sugunnels. But yeah, I'm learning, so we'll get there eventually. I'll give you a cheap view on the compilation. Thanks, going. I appreciate it.
Season 1 together, which should be interesting. In the meantime, legends, if you had a bit of fun on this ride-along, think about liking this video and subscribing to Seagalism. If you don't...
Anyway, I need to play that for you guys. But yeah, so that was a final episode of Lawman. And we've still got the new Bullshitter coming up. But in the meantime, I thought we'd play this little fun little clip, which I found a while ago. I don't know if I have actually played this before or not. You guys will have to tell me.
Meet Steven.
I don't know if I played this, but I found this online. I believe it was made by AI. I don't quite know what it's going on about. I mean, I'm down with it, obviously, because it's cigar related, but I don't quite know what it's going on about. But I found it interesting. Let's just say that. Have I done this before? Have we done the God's Dick in the Sky clip I sent you? No, I haven't seen God's Dick in the Sky. What are you talking about? No?
He's a man adrift in a sea of confusion.
Hey there, buddy. Need a wing to lift you up. Steven Seagal at your service.
But when trouble comes flapping their way, these two buddies will have to spread their wings and fly in an epic tale of friendship, fantasy, and fights galore. Starring Steven Seagal and introducing Steven Seagal. This fall, Pixar presents Steven Seagal. Ah, Chico, wow, Chico.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy was, but I found that mildly amusing. I don't remember that, Joker. I'll have to have a look, mate. I don't remember seeing that, bud. But yeah, French AI. I don't know if it was French. It was like a A black dude. I've used that before. Anyway, that was randomly in there. What else did I have in there from this week? I don't think I got anything else from this week. Really, just to be honest with you. Other than the new... Oh. Okay. We're doing a poll. What would you like to see next? New Bushido Primates boxing. Now, this is the kind of poll that comes up that makes you think, what the hell's going on here? What the hell am I watching right now? Nah, not really this week. Actually, nothing too crazy. I didn't get any. I think a few about the P Diddy, but I think nothing crazy though. Unfortunately, Primates boxing. I gave it away. I guess I ruined it by giving it away. All right. Well, bad luck. We're doing this. We're doing it this way. I found this video online. Right. It's in Cambodia. Now, more disclaimer ahead, if you're really against animal cruelty, I guess. But this is some funny shit. Some of you may have seen this already. I don't know. Bushido's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. I'm kind of enjoying just putting the poll up and not even really paying attention to it. But Bushido's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. We're not even an hour in. We've still got time. Lay it on us. So we've got orangutans boxing in the ring in Cambodia. Now, something tells me they're pretty well trained and they know what they're doing because it's something of like a comedic act, but nonetheless, it's a bit strange. I mean, they're pretty well trained. I don't know what else is going on, but yeah, I did film this. I did film this myself. You're right, Kuro. You got me. I filmed this last week on a border run. He's doing his little Muay Thai dance. Oh, look at that. He's giving him a cheap knee. Look at that. See that? The ref turned away. All right, check this out. The ref turned away, and he went in for a cheap knee. Bit of a dirty bastard. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. 2 knees. I respect the hustle. I mean, you know, they seem like they're having a good time. I don't know if they are, but they seem like they're having a good time in the process. How do I do? Okay, so there's a bell going on. I mean, they've even got a sexy. I mean, it could be female, could be male. I don't know, but they've even got a sexy ring orangutan going on. You got to respect that, right? You got to respect the hustle. You got to respect the hustle. Yeah, I know it's pretty fucked. Probably, maybe, but I mean, yeah, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it being any. It's like the UFC. It is like the UFC. Honestly, they're pretty smart. Putting aside, you know, whether or not it's cruelty or not, I've seen a lot worse, to be honest with you. But they're pretty smart animals. Like they do well. Like they know what's going on. Bam, bam. Someone just ordered a thank you Paul shirt, which I'm guessing is one of you guys who just ordered a thank you Paul shirt. So thank you, whoever ordered the thank you Paul shirt. Again, there's probably a lot of training involved in this, but they look like they're kind of, having a bit of fun. I know there's probably a lot of cruelty involved, but that's kind of Asia, to be honest with you. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's some countries that are a little bit more lax with their animal cruelty laws, let's call it. But yeah, when I saw this, I thought, this he's a ring guy, he's a towel guy. He brings it. Look at him. He comes in. I mean, that Chad right there. He just strolls in, waves the towel around, and just leaves. Okay, all right, we'll stop. there's a lot of hatred. All right, we'll stop it, because obviously there's a lot of people who don't find it as amusing, because I get it. There's probably is cruelty involved to some degree. I don't know. I can't comment. We're all just speculating about what's going on. Those animals could be the nicest treated animals ever. You don't know. I'm not saying they are, but we don't know. We're just speculating. Okay, we're just speculating at this point. But I'll stop it in the interest of people not wanting to watch it, because Scott is watching, but I'll pause the stream. But we'll stop in the interest of people not being sad about it. So, like I said, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. But I get it. I do get it. Well, they looked all right, but Theo could sex those. Theo Von. They could sex those animals. I don't know what that means. It sounds like you're speaking like an Asian person now, Joker. Again, we don't know, but that could be highly likely. I think there are a lot of animals that people would like to see fight from Australia, like a kangaroo. Yeah, I can't blame you, Glowing. Humans deserve a lot more. It's probably still in the red corner. We are all orangutans. Anyway, okay. I've been looking for ages. For what? Found what? Kangaroo, crabs, some of those spiders, the really big lizards. Don't you guys have those Pikachu animals? What? I don't understand what that means. I don't know how pissed or stoned I am, but well, look. Here's the thing. I'll tell you one thing about. I don't know where most of you guys are from, but as someone who comes from a Western culture, when you come to an Eastern culture, or you live in a different culture, it's very easy to be judgmental of how other people do things based on how you've been raised and the cultural norms within your society. But you can't expect that when you move to another country that people will behave that way. I'm not talking about the orangutans. That's a small example of that. They weren't fighting. They were just playing around. But each country you go to will have different kind of cultural norms that you might find different, or the way they behave. And yeah, you can't be judgmental, because it's very easy to say the West is right in everything. And, if you want to be Douglas Murray, you can. But look, I'll tell you what. I've been to a lot of zoos in certain countries in Asia. I won't name names, but in certain countries in Asia, that I would not want my... look, they don't look happy, man. Like the elephants, certain tigers, they don't look happy. All right, we'll be honest and say they don't look happy. Now, with that said, how happy do I know that the pets in Australia are any happier, or the pets in America or England? I don't know. In zoos, sorry, I don't know. But I will say that there's probably slightly more regulation or pressure in certain Western countries to be on top of the animal rights, let's call it. So It's hard to know. But it's easy to judge and say across the board, yeah, they're doing a bad job or they're being cruel, but it's hard to know. Drop bears are lethal. What the hell's a drop bear? Wouldn't do a calf as Americans do for veal. That's true. Look, man, in some Asian countries, I know they eat like mice and rats and scorpions and tarantulas and shit. Probably some non-Eastern Asian countries. Cassowaries. I think people would find cassowary fighting very exciting. Cassowaries are like fucking emus, aren't they? Drop bear of fairy tales for puppets. For Muppets. What the hell's a drop bear? I've never even heard of it. Elephants are really smart and social. They should be free. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Paul. I read somewhere that when elephants have babies, when the baby's born, or the baby elephant's born, all the females around touch the elephant and welcome it and let it know that it's loved in the community. Because they all look after him together, apparently, as a collective, not just as individuals, which is quite, pretty sure that's how we used to work as humans back in the day. When we were strolling around with our animal fur panties, with spears and shit, hunting animals. But anyway, so Primate Boxing lost that one. No, I know what you're saying, Glow. I'm an animal dude as well. I eat animals, don't get me wrong, but I eat certain animals. I could never eat, dogs. My dog. I remember crying like a bitch when I was 18 when my dog died of breast cancer. My German Shepherd. It was a brilliant dog. I used to love that dog. So yeah, I'm with you. But yeah. Elephants share poo so they can mix gut bio. That's an interesting little fact there, Frade. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll take that with me. Spears are goated. If you can't have a gun, get a spear. Eat the poo. I've eaten squirrel and a rabbit. Squirrel and a rabbit or squirrel and a rabbit poo? Because I feel like we're in a conversation of poo at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Oh, my joint. I've eaten squirrel and a rabbit. Well, you know. Well, again, when I was in Vietnam, I saw this lady push a dog's head straight into my face and, trying to sell it to me. So, where's the beef tallow. Good call, Scotty. One moment, mate. One moment. Scotty wanted to see the fucking beef tallow. Oh, get my fat ass up. While I do that, I'll tell you what, we'll start playing the new video. But I'm going to interrupt it, Scotty, with the beef tallow. All right, bam. Boom. I didn't press play. Oh well. Fuck it. Alright, this is my beef tallow. How's this shit coming out? Are we coming out? Where are we? Boom. That's my beef tallow that I cooked up. Basically, slowly render down beef fat. That's what you should be cooking with. Instead of that refined oil, palm oil, fucking brown oil. What other kind of oils you got going on? Fucking canola oil, blah blah oil. One moment. It's all toxic twat shit. Refined oils are shit. So you got to go with the beef tallow, my friends. It's the way to go. Truffle butter, yes, whatever. But now listen, I'm not preaching no health shit, man. I mean, I'm 260 odd pounds. I'm at least good 40 pounds overweight, I reckon. If I want to be, one moment, if I want to be like lean, which I'll never be because of the giant. I mean, if I was like really slim, I'd look like a caricature with like a giant head. It would be very odd. But I'll always say, cooking butter, cooking beef tallow. Butter, unfortunately, you can't be using everything. Olive oil is pretty good, but it doesn't have a high temperature point. But beef tallow is the way to go because it makes everything taste like beef. And if you can tell me what's wrong with everything tasting like beef, but he's 260, bro. Nice, Paul. Everything tastes like beef. That's all that matters. Forget the smoke point. Beef fat doesn't burn, kind of. You don't want to go too hot anyway. It's brilliant. Yeah, smoke point. Unless I think you're talking about olive oil, Kurth, but yeah. Beef fat, the way to go. Vegemite. Fuck Vegemite. I wouldn't mind some Vegemite. They can buy little packets of it, I think, but really? That's interesting. I just bought 1.5 kilos of beef fat. I think it was 2 kilos of beef fat, or 2.5 kilos of beef fat for US dollars, $5 US, which again will get me a decent amount. I mean, this is how many gram jar is this? This is a 140 gram jar of whatever was in it before that I've now used for beef fat. Anyway. Yeah, Vegemite's awesome. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind some Vegemite, but I don't crave it. But Vegemite is nice. Vagina oil is very good. Yes, vagina oil, avocado oil, rice bran oil could suck a nutsack, but I do use that over here. Coconut oil is good. Coconut oil is awesome. Avocado oil, coconut oil apparently is the shit. But, I'm sorry, beef fat is the way to go. Beef fat is the way to go. Alright? Titty dancing. Boom, 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 boom. Beef fat, beef fat. But I'm 260, bro. I'm 260. Anyway. Seagal like virgin oil. Well, Seagal likes virgin a lot of things, not just oil. Now, before we get into the latest bullshito video, there's a couple of things where, I mean, first of all, when do you get your shirt, you reckon? Well, what's the date today? 7th? I'll put in the order. Look, man, realistically, probably sometime within like the next 2 weeks. 3 weeks, worst case scenario, but probably 2 weeks. You do know I'm a chef, yeah. Smoke point is important, but only use olive oil for low temp and Vegemite for the slippery, dirty dozen. So you're a chef and a OnlyFans creator. Fred, mate, you're just spinning plates everywhere. You got your fingers in everything, mate. You got your fingers in everything. Cookies and breast milk. I leave out cookies and breasts for Sensei Seagal. Humongous, that's your mistake you're making. You're not going to catch him if you don't leave out actual breasts. Actual breasts. That's the key to attracting a seagull. That's the key to catching a seagull. Actual breasts. All right, now, what are we at? We're about an hour and a bit in, are we? All right, we're doing all right. I'm going to go for a quick pee break and top up my drink. Keep getting fucking emails. And top up my drink. Titties is bait. And then I'll be back. But I'm going to let this play out. Now, obviously, as you can see on the screen, this guy right here is a gem already. I fight a dragon with my left hand. So you know he's going to be a winner. Titties are good. Titties are good, Shalom. Titties are good. I think we can all agree unanimously. Titties are good. All right, boom.
Today's bullshito serving it.
Hold on. I'll turn the volume up. Now again, let me know your thoughts, feedback, etc. This is the untouched version. Yeah, don't worry, Fred. You're not lifting anything too heavy if you give me a hand, mate. I'm just dealing with what God sent me, and He wasn't overly generous, the bastard. So, all right, I'll be back in a minute.
Today's bullshito serving encompasses all sorts of beautiful creatures. Black, white, able, disabled, and definitely a lot of people with the intelligence of retarded child. And, of course, we're going to see some people get knocked the fuck out! 没事，你刚才开始了，完了！ Including infamous lost footage of Bruce Lee, straight from the...
By the way, I had a lot of fun doing that little edit with Joe Rogan. I know you can only hear me, you can't see me, but I had a lot of fun doing this little edit with Joe Rogan and the Asian dude. So.
没事，你刚顶开始了，完了，完了！ Including infamous lost footage of Bruce Lee straight from the movie set of Game of Death in a shopping mall somewhere. 100% genuine. For me, I'm curious about the mindset. What would convince lesbian Anne Hesh and Dick Dastardly to hold hands, but also allow someone to film it and release it?
Now, because I have this right here, if I use select this.
Okay, was the Anne Hesh and the Dick Dastardly a bit too much, or are we good with that? What do you reckon? Does anyone even the demographic might be too old for Anne Hesh? I don't know.
Right, because I have my center on it, so you feel like the suction is like a water. So you feel like the suction is like a water.
So, okay, so you're sticking now, right? Okay, so in the middle, we do this. Yeah, but there's no connection there. Exactly. Now the connection is only here to the hand.
Do this. I just feel more of his body touch me. Yes.
I'm a progressive bloke, so I see no problem with rug munchers and cartoon characters exploring their inner ditties. I'm more concerned about a grown man tumbling around on his head, breaking fake bricks. At what point in your martial arts journey does it become imperative that you become a tumbling tosspot to demonstrate your abilities?
I told you I like that Sensei line, so I'm going to use it a lot. Alright, what did I miss? But okay, so I skipped past a lot. I'm sorry, but yeah, this was just weird. And Hesh, this guy did look a little bit like Dick Dastardly with his kind of giant chin and nose. And this dude here, I mean, what's going on here? I mean, are we supposed to believe these are real? Is that what we're thinking?
At what point in your martial arts journey does it become imperative that you become a tumbling tosspot to demonstrate your abilities? How is this ever going to be useful in combat unless your enemy is laying down right in front of you, or you're headbutting and flipping over midgets?
I mean, I love this guy. I'm sorry, I've used him before, but I love this guy. He's a champion.
I got a good brain. You happy.
Did his wife leave him after this? I hope so. And then there's this disrespectful swine. This old bloke is doing the standard old no-touch chi nonsense, which is fine. But what really pisses me off is that he thinks he can appropriate the sitting and fighting style from Sensei Tank Tickler. There can be only one, Pops. Do everyone a favor and exile yourself in the desert, bitch.
Alright, you prick.
I used to think that black people were immune to bullshito. Perhaps they had some genetic predisposition.
Now, here's the thing. Normally, black people aren't part of the Bullshitoverse, right? So I'm a little bit disappointed here to come across a couple of guys. What's going on? My black friends, what's going on?
Position to resisting bullshito that swallows Asian and white people. But my theory was shattered when I saw this stylish gentleman doing all of this stuff. The pants tucked into the pulled up white socks are deadly on their own. But when you throw in the Bill Cosby technique of rope and stroke, you really start to see his form come together. I should mention some of these moves are specifically for use on females, ideally drugged and... I was even...
Man, I'll probably get cancelled for that at some point, but you know, I was doing a bit of a Bill Cosby kind of run.
Ideally...
I mean, what's he doing here though? He is groping the bag. Can we agree that he's kind of... He gets a bit sexual here with his whatever he's doing.
Mention some of these moves are specifically for you.
It's very erotic. I'm just saying, it seems very erotic. It doesn't seem overly aggressive. It seems a little bit, you know, handsy. A little bit like, mate, you didn't get permission. Ask for permission first.
Use on females, ideally drugged and...
I was even more distressed to see this brother falling for this sorry excuse for a 1-inch punch from the local used panty salesman. I must admit, I've got some concerns. Why is there just one black dude hanging out with a bunch of old Asian dudes in the middle of nowhere?
Okay, seriously, someone explain why this black dude is just hanging out with these random Asian dudes in the middle of nowhere. Why? What's going on?
Is this a get out situation? Are there concerns? Why is there just one black dude hanging out with a bunch of old Asian dudes in the middle of nowhere? Has he been kidnapped? Is this a get out situation? Are they trying to clean his skin?
Being a black guy in Asia, do you get any like weird looks?
In Hong Kong, not really. In China, too much.
Too much.
It's unbearable.
What do they do to you in China? They try to rub your skin in China.
They're trying to clean it.
These are the things.
Okay, so we can't just skip past that. So this poor fella in China has people coming up to him trying to clean his skin. I mean, that's unrelated, but funny nonetheless. So, you know.
They're trying to clean it.
These are the things that keep me up at night. Thankfully, we've come to the complete moron portion of the video, and also the part where we see people get floored for being fools. Yes! But before that, I want to talk about today's sponsor. Absolutely no one, because nobody loved me. Probably because I'm a moron, but I'm also awesome. Instead, you can support this awesome community of legendary lunatics by draping yourself in the most stunning fashion pieces of 2024. And next year, whenever you watch this video. Also, think about liking and subscribing, or I will come to your home, cut out the heart of your pet, and I'll eat it. Thank you.
So, you know, I'm messing around with a few different edits here and there, with the voices, those kind of things. Listen, please, listen. So I've been messing around with some voice edits, which I enjoy.
Instead, you can support this awesome community of legendary lunatics by draping yourself in the most stunning fashion pieces of 2024. And next year, whenever you watch this video. Also, think about liking and subscribing, or I will come to your home, cut out the heart of your pet, and I'll eat it. Thank you, legends. I love you all. Quite often, people live in a world where nobody tells them no. Not the Me Too movement type of...
This guy looks like the bad guy from Ninja Turtles 1. I'm not trying to be racist and say that all Asians look alike, but he kind of looks like the bad dude from Ninja Turtles 1, just not as fat.
No, but more like a hard slap across the face.
Come on. That's promise. All right, come on. Right, come on. All right, come on. That's promise. Right, come on. All right, come on.
Taking a punch to the gut is a great feat of resilience, but this isn't a Dragon Ball episode. It's not a golden ticket to win a fight. The first thing that came to my mind was punch him in the head. Problem solved. Thankfully, there are people like me who aren't complete flogs that did exactly this. And put...
Look, taking a punch to the stomach. Alright, done. I'll do it. I don't give a shit. What's the problem? These guys, taking a punch to the stomach is awesome. It's great. But that doesn't help you in a fight against someone who knows how to fight. I don't understand what these people... he did slap Ricky. I don't understand why these people, are delusional and think they have any chance against people.
These abnormalities of natural selection in their place. At least the pajama-wearing fancy boy tried to put up a fight against his karate opponent. Once again, I'm not sure why having an iron stomach would give you any chance against a skilled opponent, but a few well-placed kicks later, and the banana in pajamas was laid out. The other belly buffoon adopted the Homer Simpson method of keep getting punched and hope your opponent tires out.
This guy literally just got punched in the head until the ref stopped the fight. That was the grand plan.
Unfortunately for him, he was fighting someone who wasn't in a cartoon and proceeded to punch the shit out of him until the ref stopped it. But not before he could manage a few random push-ups for no reason.
Yeah, buddy! Lightweight!
Usually when it comes to fight...
Again, I don't get it. Like, why would you want to fight people The Grave Reader 45. That's an interesting name. That's a long name. It's nice to know you're still ethical. That's not what he said. It's nice to know you're still Koleska. That's what he said, Grave Reader. Good to see you, by the way, my friend.
Size isn't the deciding factor. As a big lad, I can humbly admit that someone more skilled who is half my size would demolish me. Demetrius Johnson would eat me alive.
So now, I made this before I had the internet access. So my plan was to put footage of Demetrius Johnson looking all small, but obviously being able to kick my ass, but I couldn't get it in there. I might add it afterwards.
Skill and technique will always trump brute force, to some extent, of course. But this only applies to actual fighting styles, not hocus-pocus nonsense like, say, Aikido.
In the spirit of Aikido,
This is what happens when a couple of unfit tubby rugby players take on an Aikido teacher in some wrestling. Notice the Aikido guy is using absolutely no technique or any of the magical stuff that works in demonstrations. He gets manhandled by this big piece of tonkatsu before eventually conceding, otherwise he would be squashed like a bug. I wonder how the big fella would go if he picked on an Aikido instructor his own size. Tokyo Twiggy needed Big Papa Parachute Pants to come in and defend his honor.
One of the highest ranking Aikido teachers in the world.
And then just look at this nonsense. Adult men, well, barely men by the looks of them, but men nonetheless, flopping around like idiots. What happened to these guys in their lives? Did they catch their mothers selling stained underwear? Did their fathers leave for sushi and never come back? Did an anime character break their hearts? Help me understand why anyone would willingly take part in this shit. I get the instructors. They're basically cult leaders, religious leaders, whatever you want to call them.
They are basically cult leaders. I mean, let's be real. Who's he?
But the participants.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb, to be a moron. Yeah, to be moronic.
That's one of my, by the way, one of my favorite movies. And any chance I get to put this in, I love it.
But the participants.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb, to be a moron.
To be radical.
Yeah, to be moronic.
I'm not just here to make fun of Aikido. Obviously, I respect Granddaddy Cum Guzzler more than anyone in this world.
I'm just going to pause there and just see what happens. Just see if anyone knows why I paused right there. I just want to see if anyone picks up on why I paused. In the moment. No, it's not. The reason I stopped there is because of the name I gave him. I thought someone would have picked up on the name.
You want to call them. But the participants.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb, to be a moron. Yeah, to be moronic.
I'm not just here to make fun of Aikido. Obviously, I respect Granddaddy Cum Guzzler more than anyone in this world.
I mean, I thought someone would have picked up on Granddaddy Cum Guzzler. I've never actually just overtly come out and called him such a bad name. I thought someone would have picked up on that name. Like, just normally I'm subtle about the names to some degree, but this one I just went straight out. I just went straight out, just hard, bam, just like boom, boom.
Obviously, I respect Granddaddy Cum Guzzler more than anyone in this world. Bruce Lee is also fair game. Here is the earlier mentioned footage of him getting laid out after messing with some random guy in a shopping complex. I can assure you it is genuine archival footage of Brucey Boy getting laid out with a couple of quality head kicks. This was before Brad Pitt whipped his butt. Come at me.
People are gonna get upset about that. For those people that do see it, people are gonna get upset about that. I thought that name was on his birth certificate. Yeah, it was. It was on his birth certificate.
Brucey fanboys, show me your hate in the comments. And today we're going to finish.
I'm not saying it to get like positive feedback. I just thought someone would have picked up on it. You know, like I'm not expecting everyone to love it. It's just an overtly stupid name. But I thought someone would have picked up on the stupidity of it and said, "What the hell was that?"
Finish off with two fat blokes fighting over the last donut at the kiosk.
This fight's hilarious, by the way. Just two random fat blokes going at it. I don't even know what the point of this is. It's just two fat dudes going at it.
Come at me, Brucey fanboys. Show me your hate in the comments. And today we're going to finish off with two fat blokes fighting over the last donut at the kiosk. Donuts. This is about as skillful as it gets, and both fighters are rumoured to be close training partners of Sensei Cookie Crumbs. I'll give this chat an A for effort here at least. Alright champions, who was your favourite dingbat in this episode? Personally, the two chubby little warthogs at the end were...
Alright, what are we doing? Shirt sizes. What do we mean? What's going on? Shirt sizes. Alright, when you go to the website, okay. Fucking where are we? When you go to the website, alright, and you go and click on a shirt, it okay, who's ordered a shirt so far? Who's ordered a shirt? Rusty Dildo Company. Whoever's ordered shirts, no one's complaining about the size. Let me put it that way. Everyone who's ordered what they've ordered, no one's complaining about the size. I mean, I'll say that. So that's all I can say. I can tell you that much. I don't know what else I can tell you. Yeah. Copy the link. So you go here. No one said anything about sizes. So far the reviews. Look, there's a thank you Paul shirt. Leonard Champion, he got his. It is better than expected. I'm telling you right now, these aren't cheap ass shirts. I know they're like $40 US, which includes postage, mind you. It does include postage. But they're quality shirts. They don't fade. They don't fuck around. I've watched this a million times. Like I'm not even joking. They don't fade. Joker's probably got one as well. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely amazing work as well. Oh, that was very nice. Thank you. This bought the last. Okay, last people laughing at him. Exquisite picture of Big Daddy. Okay, that's cute. Quality material, and of course, great printing of Big Daddy. So the material. So again, the material is decent. Like I'm not saying it. Very nice shirts. These are not like my fake reviews. These are people reviewing shit. Yeah. Very nice shirts. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect print. Top quality. I'm going to get some more. You know, digital. Okay, well, this is different. I actually used to do invitations as well back in the day. But yeah. You're a champion, Joker. But yeah, so yes, they're decent quality. Size wise, I am American medium, Euro XL. I don't know what any of that means. Man, there's a size chart. If you click on one of these bad boys here, there's like a size chart somewhere, right? Which is pretty much spot on. So just messy shit. But whatever I'm pretty sure. Again, Joker, you're American, yeah? They are not shitty. Joker, you're American. What size do you order? The size, the normal size that you order in American? Everyone listen to Joker. He's American. Okay, he's in America, which I'm guessing is okay. Does that my shirt size is extra medium? What does extra medium mean? I'm pretty sure it's just normal sizes. So I wear XL or 2XL and it fits fine for me. So anyway, picture of Seagal. There is a t-shirt. Like, you mean the fat one? Which one? Do you mean this? There is this shirt. Only one will waddle away. America. He must be a skinny twig to be 6'2" and 220 pounds. Who's 6'2" and 220? Yeah, that's available too. Anyway, I sent the link. I put the link earlier. If anyone gives a shit, I'll post it again. But yeah, anyway. There's plenty of shirts, plenty of different styles. Have a look. There might be something you like. There's some colourful stuff. There's some more plain stuff. I don't know why there's two of them, but there's some with colour. There's some without colour. Have a squiz around and see how you go. But anyway, chat strong like bull. Chat strong like bull. I'm 5'7", 160 pounds. 5'7", 160. Bro, my arm's bigger than you. Sorry, I'm not trying to flex right now, but my arm's bigger than you. That's tiny. But it doesn't matter. Size doesn't mean anything. I've seen Friday After Next with Day Day. That's one of my favourite movies. with Day Day and the 2001 snacks. I've never been caught a twig. Not you. I was talking to 2024 Rising. Sorry, man. I love you. You know I love you, but yeah. Listen, Fred, I don't know why you keep trying to sell me on how sexy you are, bro. As long as you feel sexy, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how sexy I think you are or how sexy women think you are. It just matters how you feel, brother. Just feel good inside, yeah? That's all that matters. And wear some thongs. Whether it be G-strings or on your feet, just wear some thongs and be happy. Don't stress. Image is superficial. You die. We're all born. We all die. That's all that happens. Cigars fucked up. Yeah. With the Santa Claus going around robbing everyone, it's a great Christmas movie. I don't understand what that is. Get the fuck up here. Feel sexual from within. That's it. This is true, but floss gives humanity confidence. What's floss? What the hell's floss? Is that like flexing about your appearance and shit? Thong Song was a great song. Great fucking song. Alright. Floss is another word for... is it? Floss is another word for thong. Alright, anyway, we're getting off track. Now, okay, so that's a new Bushido video. What do we think? This is the kind of high quality kind of quiz shit you get here, yeah? I'm going to eat some bread at the moment. I don't know if you fuckers can see this. I'll try and do this on stream. I got some, I'll put this down. Some fucking tom yum. It's like a Thai soup. Flavored soup and shit. It's pretty good. This is how you eat over here, mate. Spices. Some nice flavored shit going on. I'm going to dip some bread in there and eat that while I talk to you all. Boom. That white person dipping some bread in there and shit. That's some white person stuff. But delicious food. Anyway, sorry. Just randomly going off topic there. Now, I'm repeatedly polled. Let's get into some kind of like obscure videos that I find on the internet. Now, obviously, I spend a lot of time on the internet, right? Like, I mean a shitload of time on the internet. Looking for footage, coming across things on my stream, you know, taking a shit while watching the video, listening to stuff while I'm in the sauna upstairs. There's a lot of shit going on. And I come across some videos that I find humorous for whatever reason. And I thought I'd just like to share some of these with you guys, yeah? Like, you know, just quick little shorts. They're all shorts, nothing too long. Martin, my man, I understand it's expensive, but the shipping costs are included within the cost of the t-shirt. So the t-shirt costs $40 US, which is includes shipping. I just put a price that includes shipping, and I wear the cost regardless of how cheap or expensive it is. And sometimes I make jack shit on the product because some countries cost a lot to ship to. So it's part of the deal, man. Like, if I ship to Thailand, which no one is around, it's cheap. If I ship to America, it cost me about $15 for the shirt and about $20 to ship it. So I'm not, again, I'm not going to get into the details of the income, but I'm just making a minimal income and trying to do a quality shirt. If I wanted to go a shitter shirt, I could go a shitter quality shirt and send it out cheaper. But yeah, I try and do it $40 US, shipping included across the board. I'm trying to keep it, trying to just keep it fair across the board. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I make a bit more. It is what it is. So I'm sorry, but yeah, like I said, they're quality shirts, man. They're not no cheap shit that will wear out after 5 or 10 washes. Yeah, thanks, Shalom. I appreciate it, brother. You're a legend. And again, Shalom, you've been more than fucking tonight, mate. You bought a shirt. You've dropped some super thanks. So thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Shalom. But yeah, there's a lot. Again, I see a lot of t-shirts that sell for similar price range on channels that just have writing. Now, the reason some of these cost a bit more, especially it depends on the size and how much I pay, but it's also the shipping, the print on the shirt. But anyway, you ship shirts, not shit shirts. That's it. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to get too heavy into the merch shit. I'm not here to sell shit like PBD on Valuetainment, but yeah, I do appreciate the support. Thank you very much. I'm trying to give you guys something for your money. Yeah, I appreciate people that just contribute without having to, and the Patreon and the super thanks like Shalom and Frayed, and I appreciate that. But you know, the shirt, you get something for it in return, and like I said, it's a quality shirt, and I designed it myself. And I might not be the best quality design because I did it myself, but I'm just a dude trying to do some shit, and I appreciate it. So $42 is too bad. Yeah, well, pyramid scheme. It is a pyramid scheme. Anyway, back to the videos. Now this, I don't know if this is AI shit or what this is. Obviously, it's probably AI. When was this uploaded? This was uploaded 7. This is probably AI, but I love it. This is quality shit. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's got to be AI, but this dude basically just had a spider roll a roach for him. Again, random shit that has nothing to do with anything, but Chrysanthi Chrysos. That sounds like a very it's a lot of love hearts and hugs. That's a lady going on. Pork, for you, I will fart in a jar and I'll send it with you in the shirt, man. I'll send a fart in a. I'll tell you what. I'll get a little bag. I can't show you what's in this bag, but a bag like this that has something inside it, I can't show it because it'll get demonetized. But I will fart in this bag for you, Pork. Anyone else who wants a special Sensei fart, just let me know. I'll fart it in a bag and I'll send it with the T-shirt for you. Just add that message on Etsy for me, requesting the fart in a bag, and boom, it's yours. Boom. I mean, when some of those OnlyFans chicks sending, they were sending farts in a jar and bathwater for like dollars. So man, I'm sure there's got to be a market out there for people that want farts in a bag from some 41-year-old smelly fucking YouTube content creator, right? I mean, 2024, isn't it? Rub that junk on my shirt. Alright, spider's done. Okay, so apparently Mr. Beast did some new range of products called, I don't know, Lunchables or Lunchly or some shit. I don't know if this is true, if this has been edited. Either way, it's hilarious. I mean, no one really seems to enjoy the flavor of it. I haven't tried it. Has anyone tried this new shit, whatever it's called? But these guys are basically, they're all just selling stuff to kids. They're just literally selling stuff to kids, right? That's all they're doing. They're basically marketing it to kids and making a mint off kids. You're exactly right, Cliff. Processed. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one thing. I was harping on before about refined oils. And again, I'm not the healthiest bloke. I smoke cigarettes, I smoke weed, I drink a bit of alcohol with you guys. I eat some processed shit. But that processed shit is the worst stuff ever. I like a good ice cream. You know, I like a good bag of Cheetos, cheese-flavored like Twisties. But beyond that, and a little bit of chocolate sometimes, but beyond that, I try and eat pineapple, especially now that I'm in Thailand. I'm trying to eat healthier and lose some weight, like I said. But all that processed shit is horrible, man. And they're just selling it to kids. And that's why you need, and say what you will about RFK, his croaky voice, but at least he wants to fix the health shit. I'll give him that. The dude's 72 and looks jacked as shit. And he's banging Larry David's missus from Curb Your Enthusiasm, so he's doing all right. Anyway, sorry to digress, but Yeah, these guys are just literally profiting off kids getting sick, fat, obese, unhealthy, and dying early. That's all I'm saying. Now, you're right, Kuro. You're right. But what's their alternative? They have some kid who's probably being left out and not being up to the newest trends. I'll make my own ice cream. Bing, bang, boom. Exactly right, Garrett. Bing, bang, boom. Cash in the bank. Duck egg ice cream. Is that from Mike O'Hearn? Duck egg ice cream. Okay, so this is Thailand relevant, but this I found interesting. This guy Andy Jiang, is it? Andy Jiang. He's doing all right. He's got some interest. He's got a good little shtick going where he just tells interesting stories, and he tells it in a good way. So I can't hate on him for it. I was thinking about doing something like this, but just making it a bit funnier. But yeah, this guy I like him, and this interesting story I found fucking hilarious.
This entitled British guy just left tons of fake one-star reviews on a restaurant for the pettiest reason, and karma just hit him hard. He's a 21-year-old Brit named Alexander, and he's been living in a rented apartment in Thailand for the past few years. Shortly after he had moved into this new apartment, though, Alexander realized that there was actually a shortcut through a local Italian restaurant that allowed him to get home much quicker. So he began passing through this restaurant multiple times a day to save time. But eventually, Alexander was showing his face here so often that the restaurant's owner began to recognize him. Since Alexander wasn't a paying customer, and he was also disturbing the restaurant's guests by constantly walking through them, the restaurant's owner simply asked them to just use the public road. It was a valid request, but Alexander was furious about this. He felt that he had every right to walk through the restaurant, and he wanted the restaurant's owner to pay and suffer for telling him he couldn't. So Alexander called a friend, and the two of them began spamming fake one-star reviews on that Italian restaurant's Google reviews. Shortly afterwards, the restaurant's owner was shocked to notice that his rating had gone all the way down from 4.8 to 3.1. Realizing that Alexander was probably behind this, he called the police on him. When the police verified that it was Alexander, since he hadn't used a VPN, they arrested him for defamation, and he now faces 2 years in Thai prison.
So, first of all, 2 years in Thai prison he's done for. I don't know if he actually spent time in that prison, but he is done for. Yeah, bad mistake. Don't mess around. Karma gets you, bitch. I like when stuff like that happens. Entitled British guy, my man. Oh, someone else just bought a shirt now. Who's going on now? Oh, Martin. Martin must have seen something in the chat. Martin just ordered. What did Martin order? Cookies. Martin went with cookies. I won't say the full name, but so we got Martin. We got pork. Okay, interesting. And Marcus, thank you all, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. That's the standard Etsy noise. I don't get to choose, mate, but I appreciate it. Warrigal, Jembrook, Cockatoo. Yeah, it's interesting. I definitely have to go with the Snatching birthday one. It's a good shirt. This birthday snatching is a winner. Anyway, this next video was hilarious. Thanks, Kat. I appreciate it. I'll tell you what. I can get some. Here's the thing. Here's all right. Before we get into the next video, we'll talk about the cookie situation here in Thailand. If I go to my local 7-Eleven, which I will do after the stream, I will go to my local 7-Eleven because I'm pretty smashed, both in terms of inebriated and, this. I will look for some cookies. Now, here's the thing with the cookies. You can get your basic Oreos or their version of Oreos, and they've got nice versions like coconut-flavored Oreo kind of style, the cheap brand. Right now, they've got Coca-Cola-flavored Oreo, which just sounds strange to me. But they've also got these vanilla cookies, vanilla butter cookies, and other. But they're not quite. I don't think they're quite as decadent as like what y'all in America would have. I feel like y'all in America would have some like top-notch, gooey kind of cookies and shit. Yeah, like even if you go to a shop, you'd have some gooey cookies and shit. I just don't have that option here. They're all right, they're passable, but they're not the same as what you guys would have. Last speaking, yeah. So anyway, that's the cookie situation. But anyway, I digress. Thank you very much, Kat. You're a legend. I appreciate it. And I will buy some cookies, and I will think of you while I'm eating those cookies, Kat. I'll tell you what I won't buy with that, Kat. I won't buy a croissant. And I'll tell you why I won't buy a croissant. Because of this.
It turns out it's difficult to buy things on Temu. You know, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose.
I got this Temu lamp as a gift from my sisters. I came home from work after the hot day and there was like hundreds of ants underneath.
That's a real lamp.
By the way, she sounds Australian as shit. Obviously, I'm Australian, so I know that.
And I was like, why the f would ants want a fake croissant? And like, I'm almost wondering if this is a f***ing literal real croissant covered in resin. So they were going in the holes, and then I just poked a bigger hole, and it like looks like a f***ing croissant.
Imagine you buy a lamp. It's supposed to be a lamp, but it's just a real croissant coated in resin, because it would be cheaper to buy a real croissant, stick some kind of electrical lamp in it, and boom, off you go.
Under there. Dude, like...
That's real.
I guess there's one way to truly know.
Oh no, don't try
That
it.
crumb just came out of there.
Okay, there's no way I'd be eating shit that was sent to me after being dipped in resin from China off Temu. You're gambling with your life at that point. I've seen enough David Zhang China fake videos. Nah, you're not doing that shit.
It's literally f***ing food.
It turns out it's difficult to buy things.
So, you know, the moral of the story, people, don't buy shit off Temu. Alright, what do we got up next? Okay, so this guy's a bit of a legend, yeah? So someone put a free guitar on Craigslist, and this is what he saw on his doorbell. I have seen how they make fake eggs, Paul. I actually did a video on one of my other channels about that. In China, the fake shit they do. But yeah, it's pretty whack. I mean, this guy's obviously tweaking and shit, but he's a legend still. Like what's with the whole snake? What's with the whole snake mouth thing? Like, what the fuck? He's doing this. What is he, a snake? A serpent? Alright, he looks like a lunatic, but listen to him. Listen to him. Now, I don't know if that's good, but it sounded alright to me. I don't know shit about music, but he sounded like he's gonna put some good use to it, yeah? So, good on him. Again, I'm not a musician, I got no idea, but he sounded alright. And it's more about his entry, by the way. He did a Kramer-like entry. I mean, that's a Kramer entry if I've ever seen one. What? Mr. I'm Australian, so look at me. Look at me. What the fuck are you doing, mate, Garrett? Did I miss something? But yeah, anyway, awesome work by this guy. Legendary. Again, I'm not a guitar player, but legendary work by him. I don't know what this is, but I think it's probably funny. Oh yeah. Again, simple shit makes me laugh, especially when I'm high as fuck. And this guy did obviously a good edit with the music. Simple shit. Just simple shit, yeah? Simple shit. I just found that amusing. Very simple, but amusing. Dude, make a carrot to shirt. Carrot to shirt, what does that mean? I have no idea what this is, but we'll see. And again, I said this a while ago.
I am proud to announce to you the
So this basically explains, I think it's supposed to explain African government, but I think we can all agree this pretty much explains all of our governments and how they work.
I am proud to announce to you the first artificial intelligence road that will be completed in less than 1 year. The government is setting aside 10 billion for the completion of this project. Thank you.
I can't make it bigger. That's as big as I can make it with shorts.
I am proud to announce to you
pretty much all governments. There's actually a TV show in Australia called Utopia. I don't know if you've seen it, Frade or Dino. There's a TV show called Utopia with I can't remember what his name is, Rob Sitch, I think it is. It's actually not bad. It makes fun of government and how it runs basically on bullshit. But it's pretty funny. I will say that. It's not bad. Chinese Belt and Road Money. Yeah, so does Australia apparently. All right, and we got. I think we got some crackheads, if I'm not mistaken. Some crackheads at the moment. Again, see, stupid like this shit, just stupid shit like this, just makes me laugh. The Hawk Tour Girl. I mean, Hawk Tour Girl just tells us everything we need to know about society right now. We're doomed. We're absolutely doomed. Hawk Tour Girl is the end of the world, and it's a sign that it's the end of the world. Yeah, it's fucked. Now, this kind of shit, I'll try and go a bit bigger if I can. That's about as big as I can go. Actually, I'll try and go bigger. There we go. Then the chat's kind of fucked up, but I'll look at the chats in a minute. But anyway, this video here, this kind of shit this kind of shit trips me out, but it's kind of legendary as well. I mean, who does this shit? I'd be shitting my pants. I would be shitting my pants. Literally soiled. Literally soiled, but awesome footage. Awesome footage, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'll be shitting my pants. What's this? What I missed? That's my girlfriend. Bush Tucker Man is Australia's greatest televisual export. Yeah. Checking this girlfriend. I'm sorry. Yeah, scary as shit. But I enjoy watching people do lunatic. And this was interesting. I'll be interested to hear your guys' feedback after this video, yeah?
Has anybody heard of Eminem? You may not like some of the words he uses, but the man is brilliant. These are lyrics from Eminem, and he says, we can just say, what? I'm like a rapper. R-A-P-E-R. Got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? He's clearly calling becomes a party.
Like an R-A-P-E-R, got so many essays.
As
Who's this? Who's Nancy Grace? Is that her? Is she some kind of famous person in America or what? 'Cause I don't know. I don't understand. Who's this person? Is Nancy Grace someone famous or what's her deal? I've never heard of her. But people said the name Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace looks demonic. Conservative newswoman. Okay, she's a pseudo journalist, former lawyer on Fox. Okay, again, I don't care about the politics. I just thought about the Eminem thing. Whatever she's saying there. I mean, I don't care about that. But the spit from Eminem, the lines, the guy is saying some shit. Yeah, say what you will about. I don't know about her, but say what you will about his lyrics for saying some shit there. Eminem is smart with his lyrics. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. A do-gooder. Who's a do-gooder? Don't know, but she's gilfed out. Yeah, I'd give her a crack. Why not, Nancy? How you doing, Nancy? What's her name again? Nancy what? What did you call her? Nancy Grace. I was going to call her Nancy Drake. Nancy Grace. My YouTube must be lagging. Eminem's all right, Muzzy. You can't argue with that. The guy did some shit, and she's crucified people who were innocent. Okay, so this is what anyone who's got kids out there. This is what you need to show your kids. This is what happens in This is what happens in China. Just so you know, don't mess around. All you soft kids out there. Not that there's any kids watching this, but all you soft kids out there, Samantha, anyone else with kids, show them this shit.
In China, on the first day of school, students are required to watch a video showing their parents struggle to make money. The video will show footage of how exhausting they are in earning money to send their children to school. By watching these videos, it is hoped that it can encourage students to study harder.
All good, Garrett. Don't stress, brother. All good.
Appreciate their parents' sacrifices and not waste their hard work. In China, on the first day of school, students are required to watch a video showing their parents struggle to make money. The video will show footage of how exhausting they are in earning money to send their children to school. By watching these videos, it is hoped that it can encourage students to study harder, appreciate their parents' sacrifices, and not waste their hard work. In China...
Yeah, man, so, don't fuck around. Your parents make you do some shit, do it. I watch a lot of videos about China. China's an interesting beast. I'm not going to say anything disparaging about China because, I don't want to die or get locked up or have YouTube destroy my channel. But goddamn, it's a different world out there. I just saw a video recently of people, some Chinese guy was in Japan, right? And who found out that the guy behind the counter was Taiwanese. And that upset the guy from China because he wanted the guy from Taiwan to say that he was Chinese. And he was just losing it at him. And I thought, fuck, just borders. Borders make people do strange things. We're all human. I get it. Have pride in who you are. You're proud of being an American, proud of being an Australian, proud of being a British person. But ultimately, we're all human, yeah? We all bleed the same. We all have the same problems. I'm not trying to, take away sovereignty or being an individual or proud of who you are, but fuck, we are people first and foremost, yeah? We're all children once. We all came from our mothers. We're all children. We all grew up. Yeah, anyway. Sorry to digress, but yeah, I just find it very strange that people are willing to hurt another human being based on an invisible line that occurred. Yeah, anyway. I'm old school, I guess. Or just a weird idiot, but yeah, unnecessary. Yeah, so this is weird. This is some Indian dude who tries to show you some shit. Now, kudos to this bloke in the grave for just manhandling this guy. And he's basically saying, hey, don't cop a punch to the face. Yeah, cool. So what he's saying is block and then swing back. That's great. That's great if you can block it, but maybe you don't know how to fight, so you're not going to do that. So I don't understand the point of this video. Teach somebody who has no idea how to fight to just put their arm up like that. Like if you're a boxer and you know how to slip, all right, or you're whatever you do, you put your hands up, you're doing a cover block. That's fine, but I don't know. I just found that amusing. Now this is where AI is taking us in the world. This is where AI is taking us.
When she ordered food online, she couldn't understand why the food delivery was taking so long. She was a little confused because the map showed the delivery car moving up and down the distance, but someone recorded it and uploaded it on social media. The robot car was stuck in the middle of the speed breaker. Then this guy came to help and gave a little push. Beautiful. When she ordered...
See? AI still needs humans. Up yours, Terminator. Up yours, Arnie. What are you going to do, T-1000, T-800 bullshit? Boom. You still need humans to do shit, you piece of shits. Losers. You jerks. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so this, again, a simple video, but humorous. I'll zoom in on this one. In someone's reverse camera. The lady. I mean, boom. We're going to have to watch that again. I mean, here we go. Boom. Over she goes. Underwear showing and everything. Looks like she was wearing some granny underwear, by the way. Can we zoom in any further and check what her underwear is? She's wearing granny underwear by the looks of it. Anyway, let's not get pervy. Guys. Let's keep it PG. Maybe M-rated. Now this is brilliant. Fuck the Superman. This is just hilarious. If you don't find this hilarious, there's something wrong with you internally.
Yeah, wait a minute. Get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a beach step. Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. You're taking a piss, casually taking a piss, right? Just minding your own business, taking a piss over an edge, and some bloke comes walking along here.
Get it how you live it.
Here he comes, on the left, here he comes.
10 toes in when we
boom, trips.
standing on
Head over. Now, sorry, I got to reverse that a bit. He goes like full head over.
when we standing on
Boom! They're both going flying. I mean, that is legendary. That's the stuff that myths and legends are made about. I mean, and by the way, they probably both fell into his piss. That's another thing to consider. They both fell into that dude's piss right there on the top. He's pissing. Depending on what kind of flow he's getting, they fell into his piss.
standing on business. I'm a beach step. Yeah.
So that was just hilarious. This is adorable. Now I'm gonna go for a PP. This is gonna replay a few times. I'm gonna go for a piss, but this kid is I love him. I mean, poor kid, but I love him. And you're gonna see it 2 or 3 or 4 times. So I'm sorry, but
when this kid had caught a fish, he decided he didn't want it anymore and decided to release it by throwing it. But he probably should have planned his method a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
When this kid had caught a fish, he decided he didn't want it anymore and decided to release it by throwing it. But he probably should have planned his method a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
When this kid had caught a fish, he decided he didn't want it anymore and decided to release it by throwing it. But he probably should have planned his method a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
When this kid had caught a fish, he decided he didn't want it anymore and decided to release it by throwing it. But he probably should have planned his method a little bit better.
Oh.
All right, 4. I stopped you on 4. You got 4. But yeah, the poor kid. I mean, the poor fish. But the kid's probably scarred for life as well. Legendary throw, though. Could be a pitcher. Okay, so this is in Korea, man. I think this is Korea. This, I can't even believe I found this on YouTube, but yeah, this shit I found hilarious. I don't know why, I just did. I mean, what's going on there? I thought this was like AI maybe, but it can't be, right? This is real. Like, this is just some nasty shit. What are they doing? Like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing? Boom! He's going flying like ragdolls. I mean, that's real, yeah? That's not dummies. That look real to me. I mean, it looks real. Come on, look at it. Look at it. I'll zoom in, right? Again, AI could be really good. AI could be really good nowadays. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Honestly, in this world nowadays, I don't know what's real, what's fake. Anything could be real, anything could be fake. What are we talking about? All right, so what are we up to? Chuck a one in the chat if you want me to donate $2. Yo, chuck a one in the chat if you want me to donate $2. You're looking for no one wants you to donate by the looks of it. no one cares enough. But I appreciate the thought, mate. Thank you. Don't just hate them, it's convenient. Fuck scooters. Yeah, this chat ain't listening. Everyone's doing their own thing. Hey, Fred, I don't think most of the time the chat's even listening to me. So I don't even think they're definitely not listening to you. I don't even think they listen to me half the time. But that's fine. As long as they're having a good time, everyone's enjoying themselves, engaging with who they want, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But yeah, you're right. I don't think half the time they're not even paying attention to me, mate. And I'm supposed to be running this show, and I don't even know what the fuck's going on half the time. So, don't stress. Yeah. Hey, Miser, you know what I said, Miser? I said I got a bit of an itch on my face, Miser. Am I getting my itch, mate, or what? It feels like I'm getting my itch. Donate £20. That's a bit excessive. Anyway, those guys got drilled. Okay, so this made me laugh, and for the men in the audience, you know exactly why in a minute. I'll play this a few times so you can feel it a few times. Hey, Miser, you know what else is an old one? Your mum, mate. Your mum's an old one too. Boom. Boom. Mic drop. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Bam! Right in the gonads. Like, right in the gonads. Like, we're not even like... Right in the gonads, I think. Right there. Boom! Right in the plums. Sent you a Halloween Discord. I'll check it out in a minute, mate. Is that the sign of a great live stream? I thought the sign of a great live stream was, I don't know, thousands of people and the internet going a buzz about it, or having a subreddit about you. I thought that was the measurement. Is that Brock Lesnar's daughter? I don't know. It might be. Very well could be. I'll get to it. Where are we? Humongous, I'll get to it. I'll finish these off and then I'll get to your video. Remind me after we get to the end of these tabs, Humongous, all right? It's on you. If I forget, it's on you. Once we get to the end of these 4 tabs, you remind me. Now, this shit was hilarious, all right? Again, I believe this is real, unless someone tells me otherwise. I'm sorry, man. That makes me cack myself laughing even now. I've seen it before. It still makes me cack myself. Okay, tell me that's not funny as fuck, right? Come on. Tell me that's not funny as shit. I mean, simple things make me laugh. I'm a simple man, you know? I always say I just need 3 things: weed, women, and Wi-Fi, and I'm good to go. Just 3 things in life, 3 W's: weed, women, Wi-Fi. Obviously, I need food and water, blah, blah, blah. But beyond that, weed, women, Wi-Fi. So I can watch this kind of stupid shit. Again, you want to say, I just closed it. Hey, Frade, I love you, brother, but I'm not cutting a hole in my shirt that I paid more than $5 for to cut a nipple out so you can get some kind of twisted little power trip, little dominatrix mistress kind of little fetish going on, bro. It's not happening. I appreciate your support, but I'm not ruining a good shirt just to pop out a nipple. That's what's happening. I'll play with it for you like this through the shirt, but that's about as good as you're going to get, mate. Yeah, boom, boom. I'll do a bit of titty dancing for you. Want some titty dancing? I'll do that for you. Boom, 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 boom. But that's about it. How about I lick the finger? That's about as good as you're going to get, mate. I'm not selling myself like a whore for you. I have morals and scruples. Now, if you want to sign up to my OnlyFans, that's a whole different story. But on this channel, I have morals and scruples. That's all I'm saying. All right, now this is the best thing ever. I don't know if some of y'all Americans have already seen this or not, but yeah, this shit's hilarious. Oh, damn it! What happened there? Okay, here we go. Ready? Fuck, the internet's slow, man. What's going on here? Come on, come back.
Wait a minute, you
Fuck off, bitch. All right, this guy's the best, right? You ready? Watch this.
on the ground. It's really good. You ain't get me. I got you. Oh, I'm tired. I'm hot. Don't tase me. That shit just stings. My safe word is pineapple juice. Cross your ankles.
My safe word is pineapple juice. That made it for me.
You gonna take pictures? Bring your ankles up to your butt. That's how far I go. You think I'm in Pilates? Stay just like that. Ooh, oh, that's cute. Oh, watch your hands, boy. That's my, don't do that. That's
watch your hands, boy.
Don't do drugs, kids. Those are my quarters. You want to put those in your pocket? That is change. You know how long it took me to acquire those? Some of those are limited edition. Well, that's my flash drive. Don't look at it unless you want to see Big D. That's my wallet. You have no. Ooh, and watch your fingers, booty hole man. He's strong. Oh, no wonder y'all together. What's y'all safe word? Hey, real talk though. In my car, I got snacks. Would you mind getting my snacks for me? Huh? No. Here, get on the ground.
Okay.
Really
okay. Tell me this guy. I don't know if this is real or fake. Again, it looks real. Unless someone can tell me otherwise. Does this look like a fake policeman to my American friends out there? But it looks real to me. I possibly the greatest arrest and feedback from a person I've ever seen. I mean, listen to the guy. Read it.
You ain't get me. I got you. Oh, it's tired. I'm hot. Don't tase me. That shit just stings. My safe word is pineapple juice. Cross your ankles.
I mean, my safe word is pineapple juice. For me, it's just great.
Take pictures. Bring your ankles up to your butt. That's how far I go. You think I'm in Pilates? Stay just like that.
You think I'm at Pilates? I mean, come on. This guy's just too good.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Oh, watch your hands, boy.
Watch your hands, boy. I mean, come on.
That's my, don't do that. That's my lighter. It don't work.
I love when he goes, you know how long it took me to acquire them when it comes to the coins?
Don't do drugs, kids. Those are my quarters. You want to put those in your pocket? That is change.
You know how long it took me to acquire those?
You know how long it took me to acquire those? Some of those are limited edition.
Some of those are limited edition.
Don't look at it unless you want to see Big D. That's my wallet. You have no. Ooh. And watch your fingers, booty hole man.
Watch your fingers, booty hole man. I mean, how high was this guy? How high was this guy on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, 5, 2000. I mean, this guy's got to be off his tits, right? He's got to be off his tits. I mean, doesn't beat a chocolate Chinese meal.
He's strong.
He's strong.
No wonder y'all together. What's y'all safe word? Hey, real talk though. In my car, I got snacks. Would you mind getting my snacks for me? Huh? No.
Would you mind getting my snacks for me? I mean, this is the greatest. This is the greatest thing ever. I'm sorry, but this guy's a legend. Yeah, he's the best. That guy's my hero. All right, so this poor bastard here. This was interesting. This poor bastard here. He copped it. He copped it hard. He cops the dog in the ass. And then this guy cracks me up. His own supporters brick him with a brick. Bang, bang. And then, wait. Ready? And then he cops one of the nuts. His own side bricked him. Boom, right in the nuts. Oh, that's brilliant. That was hilarious. Poor bastard, he copped it. But anyway, he copped it hard. Okay, now this is just ridiculous. I don't know if this is real or not, but this is just ridiculous.
This is why you shouldn't act like an electrician if you have no idea what you're doing. He wanted to cut the wire without turning off the power. And even this guy was watching him, knowing something bad was about to occur. After a few attempts, this is what happened. This is why you shouldn't.
So that guy's obviously a dumb shit, and he definitely shouldn't do that. Now, Humongous, you got to remind. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do something. Where are we? What did I say? I've been watching. By the way, I've been watching for my British Cigalians out there. Been watching a lot of XFM shows with Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Pilkington because I'm a bit of a nutcase like that. This is my watch later history, by the way. I've got a few videos. So this site, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to take a bit of inspiration from some of my new Bullshito videos. Someone told me to watch this lady here. Check this out, right? Someone told me to watch this, right?
Welcome to the Jeff Morrow podcast.
A friend of mine told me to watch this. Okay? So this is a lady.
Experiences I've had.
This is a lady here, right?
Others that I've had that have been just as profound.
Check this out. Just watch this.
Trance medium. Does that mean that you are completely unaware of what Jonathan is saying?
I would have been at that time, yeah. I had no idea what he would have said once I got out of my...
Has anyone seen this kind of shit? Because just watch this. Someone told me to watch this. It was weird, but I'm not completely sold yet.
My body and went there.
Obviously.
For what seemed like...
She's a medium or something, apparently.
Very moments,
Well, at any point when you're channeling, are you completely unaware of what's going on?
No, I can hear him. I wouldn't lie, I can hear him. I'm little bits are wiped out. So it comes just got.
Could you channel some for us? And then
Here we
afterwards
go.
I can ask you more questions.
So you've seen a bit of her. Now check this out.
Yes, wait, you want me to bring Jonathan through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need time to prepare?
Yeah, that's all right. I'll just do a little prayer in my own mind, and then he'll come through to you.
Okay, great.
Are you ready then?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Good afternoon. Evening, whatever it may be.
By the way, say what you will about her, but her voice impression is spot on.
In your physical realm. I am pleased to be joining with you. And know that we are able to communicate this way. With you here on the earth. So I am waiting with bated breath.
Now, again, I'm not completely sold, but I'll give her points for the voice impression, yeah?
Should you wish to ask me any questions, sir?
Jonathan, thank you for joining us. How did you first become Elaine's guide?
Well, I had met her briefly in a previous life.
Anyway, so I got said this weird shit. Now, I'll go over to, what's his name? Where am I? Discord. Alright, where's Discord? Which one's Discord? That's not the right one. That's the wrong one. Where are we? Alright, here we go. Alright, Humongous, what the fuck you said to me, bro? Dunesburg? What the fuck's a Dunesburg? Is it this one? What's this shit? You sending me Instagram stuff, bro? All right, this is from Humongous.
Still running. Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to... Want to check out the third channel.
Fuck off.
Want to check out the third channel. The third channel is still running. Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to... Please stop it. Stop it now. Turn it off. Turn it off. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey man, I'm sorry, Humongous. Say what you will, any of you people out there. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Let's just keep it very simple. Who would have slayed Mariah Carey back in the day with those jugs? Let's be real, bro. I got nothing against Mariah Carey. I think everyone would have just everyone would have definitely got fuck Christmas. Everyone would have definitely those of you saying no, come on, bro. That must be the women in the audience because everyone would have plowed Mariah back in the day. All right, okay. Mariah Carey titties. All right, let's just check out Mariah Carey's titties. I mean, what are we doing here, guys? Come on.
Mariah Carey is a great wife. She wished Nick Cannon, her husband, happy birthday on Twitter by posting a photo of her chest saying, happy birthday to my hubby, Nick Cannon. My baby, I'm waiting on you.
I mean, yeah, okay, come on, bro. But I'm just saying, back in the day, that's what I'm saying. I know that's why she's in there, because it was the song Mariah Carey, Happy Christmas. That's why I said it. Humongous. It's not coincidence. It's deliberate. I'm all over that stuff. I'm more of a Kwanzaa type of guy. Yeah. Kwanzaa schmonza. By the way, thanks Fred. I appreciate it, brother. I might not wear a wig, but how about I wear some a do-rag for you next week? I'll wear a Seagal do-rag for you. I don't have a wig. I have one in Australia, but I don't have one here in Thailand. But I'll happily wear a do-rag for you, bruv. How's that? I'll go gangster style Seagal. I'll even wear the orange sunglasses for you. How's that? That's about as close as you're going to get. Nick Cannon has like 4. Yeah, Nick Cannon has a lot of kids, bro. I've got some good stuff. I'm going to make one last little herbal remedy. What are we at? Whoa, 2.5. All right, we're cracking through. We're cracking through nicely here. I love a big pair of Samantha Seagal. I love a big pair of bobs. Everyone loves a big pair of bobs. Am I going to walk with an air? I always walk with an air of confidence, mate. I'll tell you what, I was in, off topic, I was in Pattaya the other week with my friend, and we came across this Russian bloke, Czech Republic. I mean, probably drunk, maybe on crack, I don't know. He probably lives in Pattaya. And he stopped and we started talking, and a few times he mentioned things about fighting, right? Now, again, I'm not the kind of guy who goes around trying to start fights with people. I'm a pretty big bloke, so it generally attracts attention from people, especially in a country like this. But I don't walk with an air of arrogance. I don't try and be a hero. I don't think I'm invincible. I'm sure there's a lot of people in Thailand that can kick the shit out of me for sure, probably at 15 years old. But this guy was coming in. He was kind of being nice but passive-aggressive. And then as he was going to leave, he's like, yeah, thanks, guys. By the way, just so you know, I could fight you if I wanted to. And I said, listen, man, why you got to be like that? Like, what's your deal? I said, why are you being like this? I'm being nice to you. We're talking to you. And he said to me, he goes, I didn't like the way you walked and that you laughed when I fell over. Now, that's when I knew this guy was obviously off his face. And it made me think that you've got to be in calm situations because you don't know the people that you're dealing with, what they've been through, their mental state, the hardware they're working with, the software they're working with in their brains. But yeah, the old me would have probably started a fight with him just to be a hero. But the new me has nothing to prove to anybody, obviously, as I'm older. And I know what I can do. I mean, obviously, I was still processing doing some Jason Bourne shit in my head of what I would do if things went down. And my first instinct was headbutt and then take him down to the ground, and then it's all over. Yeah. My best bet would be to take someone down to the ground and be on top as a man with some mass, rather than try and get in a fight with someone on my feet for 4.5, 5 minutes. You've got to be realistic. But anyway, the guy was an idiot. So you come across them everywhere. It doesn't matter where you are, but you try and avoid it here. The Thai people, coincidentally, friendly as hell. No one starts shit. Everyone's friendly as hell here. It's the foreigners that are the problems, not the actual Thai people. Anyway, off topic. Sorry, we digress a little bit, but yes. If you draw a nice hairline, I chuck you some coin. For real, I nearly snapped the other night at the Cockatoo RSL on Friday night, but I'm an old No more than 90 seconds down in your street flight 101. Yeah, I'm with you, Joker. I've got a certain... Look, my cardio is improving. I go to the gym and I do about 30 minutes to 35 minutes of elliptical and bicycle on the heaviest... what's the word? The heaviest... fucking whatever level you can have. But my cardio is horrible. I smoke cigarettes. I smoke joints. I'm unfit. I'm overweight. I've done a lot of bad drugs in the past. So I've got a good 90 seconds to 3 minutes maximum where I have to dominate and absolutely destroy the person. So I figure the best bet is to get on top, get control from on top. I've done enough jiu-jitsu to know how to do that against the average person, not an expert, obviously, against the average person. I'll stay on top, control your breathing that way, control the action that way as well. But I wouldn't want to be trying to box with some dude, that's for sure. That's for sure. I would not be trying to box with some dude for no reason. You are honest. Of course I'm honest, Ernesto. That's the whole point of the channel, mate. There's enough fake people on YouTube. Don't you see all these people that you think that are genuine YouTubers? And again, obviously I'm small time, 40,000 followers. But all these people that you think are YouTubers genuine, they're all pieces of shit. I'm a piece of shit too in my own way, but I'm a genuine piece of shit, I like to think. So, yeah, I am definitely a top sensei. I'm a power top, Scotty. Power top, power bottom. Psalms. I appreciate these sex tips. Well, you know, whatever I try to give you guys tips, whatever. I mean, if you want sex tips, that's a whole different ballgame. I've been around. I've done a lot, my friends. That's for sure. In many countries, not just limited to one area time zone. I've been around to many countries. I spent 4 years in Vietnam, and I'm not going to say I didn't do a lot of damage there, but you know, I'm hardly a Lothario or a Don Juan DeMarco, that's for sure. But I do all right. Especially in countries where big, bald white dudes aren't a dime a dozen. Scott doesn't need any tips. That's nice to hear, Samantha. Good to see you're standing up for your man. My ex is from Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, Ho Chi Minh, okay. Well, that's where I lived for 4 years, my friend, in Ho Chi Minh. District 1, District 5, District 10, all over the shop. All right, I need a filter. Where are we? We're at 2.5. Anyone got any suggestions? Do you want to watch? We'll do a watch along. We'll do a little watch along while I smoke this joint. One moment. What did I have in my watch history? I can't even remember. I will do a video on this douchebag at some point, by the way.
People have to
I don't know if you guys know this wanker. But he'll get a video at some point. He's one of those alpha male, high value, because he's got money, he thinks he's kind of the hottest shit in town, that kind of stuff. Let's talk about our feelings. Why do I have Lenovo? I don't. That's just because I got a Lenovo fucking. Who asked me that? Miser, because it's a Lenovo laptop, bro. It's just standard. I didn't put it there. It's just fucking standard. I've got some Lenovo laptop. But this douchebag will get it soon. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Okay, you guys want to... Okay, all right. We're going to do another poll. We're doing another poll. Do you want to know who the next Hollywood... All right, there's a new video coming, but I don't know if you guys want to know who it's about. Yeah, pretty much, Outseeker. He's one of these new alpha dickwads who thinks he's top shit because he takes steroids and he has a mansion and he sells courses to insecure men about how to do stupid shit, basically. One of those twats. Steven Seagal sucks. Fucking Oompa. Wow. This guy's got 426. Who's Golden Ball? Oh, I think I've seen one of his videos.
Two of the biggest action
I mean, I feel like this guy's just milking shit as well, though.
with very different philosophies go
here. Which, again, who am I to judge? Because I'm literally like milked the shit out of Seagal's fat tits and chins as much as I possibly can. His multiple tits and chins. But, I mean, this is kind of old news.
Head-to-head in the ultimate rivalry. Steven Seagal versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. Two martial arts legends with careers shaped by fame, controversy, and larger-than-life personas. But when fans look back, there's one clear winner, and it's not the one that you might expect.
But guys like Steven Seagal, you could beat his with your hand tied behind your back, right? I mean, he's a big fat guy, right? He's a nice guy.
Despite both men having their fair share of scandals and personal challenges, Van Damme continues to stand tall in the court of public opinion, while Steven Seagal's reputation has faltered. Why in today's video? 90s action cinema was dominated by titans like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. But while these two icons...
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here is the muscles from Brussels.
Damn was born in Brussels, Belgium in 1960.
Biggest fight was against myself. It's hard to believe.
As a boy, guns
I guess this dude's doing like an actual like fucking whole story about both of them. And I'm guessing it probably ends in nothing because there is no fight.
Only fueled rumors and solidified their rivalry.
He said that he whooped some Aikido ass or something. I don't know how.
It's real topic among fans.
Do I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy in martial arts? No.
Recently, I conducted a poll asking you guys to weigh in. In their prime, who would win in real votes came in, and in comments, Jean actually wanted to challenge Steve back in the 90s. Van Damme has a legitimate kickboxing record. That says more than enough about who would win. Steven would obliterate Van Damme in a national eating contest. Jean speak for themselves, don't they?
I mean, literally, by the way, there could be whole videos dedicated to just comment sections about Seagal and these kind of bullshit. Like, the comment sections on these videos are hilarious themselves. Yeah. The comment section on a lot of these videos will be quite hilarious. But I'm not gonna learn anything new in watching that. The average person might, obviously, which is who he's targeting it to, but I won't. And we won't. Everything in that we already know, for sure. Flight of Fury. I haven't even touched True Justice yet, by the way, at all. Like, I barely even scraped the surface of True Justice. Not even close. All right. Where are we? 2 hours. We're about 2.5 hours in. I think we'll. Is there anything you guys? Let's finish up. I'll give you guys 15 minutes of shit to do. Whatever you want to look up, let me know, and then we'll pull the pin. No puns intended, or sexual euphemisms. No dirty shit. I've learned some shit from the older Golden Bell videos like a couple of years or so ago back. Okay. Diddler videos.
I spent my refund on a digital TV with surround sound. It's got headphones so I can watch my Steven Seagal movies without waking Bonnie. Yes! Rock and load! Rock and load! Bring on the pain! Alright, Peter, you arranged
Joe knows what's up.
combat pointers for my old buddy, Steven Seagal.
This fat guy?
Yep. Go on, ask him anything.
Why are you so fat?
Okay, ask him about anything but his weight.
You act Asian, you look Native American, your name is possibly Jewish. What are
What are you?
Hey, fat.
You bastards come into our village, you kill our fish, pollute our water. I'm gonna send you back to hell where you belong.
Seagal. Quite the hero. Alright, what do we got here? Seagal taught Majin Buu how to eat with a fork. Isn't there a new Dragon Ball coming out soon? Boondocks. I've never seen Boondocks, but I've heard it's good. And I've used one of their clips where it goes, N-word what? I can't say it, obviously. But it's a country in Africa what? Brock Lesnar versus Steven Seagal. I mean, what are we doing here? Brock Lesnar versus Steven Seagal. I mean, this is just stupid.
Round 286.
But this douchebag's got 56,000 videos, right?
Bees. This gives us some insight into their comparable physical.
So this cocksucker types up a script on AI, just puts some background fucking Seagal shit and Brock Lesnar shit, and he gets 56,000 views in 3 days. That's upsetting. I'm not normally petty and upset about it, but this is absolutely false title. Correct, exactly right. Should be the fight that never was. I want my 10 minutes back. Okay, so but the other way, he got views. He gets a lot of hate, I guess, but he's got views. Nigeria. Douchebags. People just milking Seagal's name for notoriety. How dare they? How dare they? Scumbags. This beardy guy, he always does some shit. He always does this shit with Steven Seagal. I don't know how he's got 400,000 subscribers.
Welcome to Beardy, Bruce Lee Central.
And by the way, one last thing. You mentioned Bruce Lee. Have you ever met Bruce? Obviously, when he was alive.
Yeah.
How do you think he would have done in the UFC?
I really don't know. I mean, I met Bruce through James Coburn, and I met Bruce at his house many times, and I knew Brandon too. I first met Brandon when he was a baby boy, probably 6 or 7 years old, something like that.
Even Ariel Helwani doesn't even want a piece of Seagal's bullshit when it comes to whatever the fuck he's talking about. It is good to be king. So, Chuck Norris definitely can't. I mean, there's no shut up. There's a lot of. I mean, I do some clickbaity shit, but there's a lot of clickbaity shit going on the internet. I didn't realize how bad it was. But these people have no shame. Aren't they worried that if they do clickbaity stuff, people won't come back? Like, repeat business. I think about this like any kind of business, right? Even though it's not, it's fun. But to some point, what about repeat business? Like, people coming back, if you lie and do fake bullshit titles, people are going to think you're a douchebag and never come back. Well, anyway, that's just me. Mickey Mouse ears. I've got Seagal with Mickey Mouse ears somewhere. Where is it? I mean, I've got that. It's a bit rough. But I've also got... Where is it? Yeah, I can't remember where it is. I thought I had one with him with the old there we go. I call this one Coke Eyes. You wonder why? You know why I call that Coke Eyes? That's why this image is called Coke Eyes. Have a guess why. I mean, he's looking very Coca-Cola eyes. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Steven Seagal hit seagulls. I'll do one more seagulls. Glowing. You have to look away, mate. We'll do one more seagull. I'm going to go for a quick piss, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll have a quick chat, and we'll wrap it up. For those of you that haven't seen this, boom. I'm going to go for a quick laboratory break. I'll be back.
He's got muscles made of steel. He got wings and favoring me on shore. He stands tall, hunting seagulls, that's his call. Every bite makes him strong, building power all day long. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, keeps him strong to know it's wrong. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, never lunch to make him wrong. Players crash, but he's unfazed. Eyes on seagulls, they're amazed. Nothing stops him when he eats. Gains his strength with each bird's beat. Oh, it's on, and they soar. What his hunger craves for more. Feathers fall when he's done. Strong and now he's number one. Steven Seagal eats seagulls. Keeps him strong and know it's wrong. Steven Seagal eats seagulls, the lunch to make him wrong.
Steven Seagal eats seagulls. Glowing's running and hiding. He put him up to it. Scotty was the one that asked for it, mate. Scotty was the one that asked for it. All right, my friends. I think we'll wrap it up for the night. I've had a blast as always. We're almost 3 hours in, but it's just flown by, hanging out with my peeps. So thank you very much. While we're here, actually, you guys can be with me while I do this. I will release that new video. See, if you guys say it's all good to go, I'm going to release it now to the public. If y'all don't mind, I mean, you've already seen it, but if you don't mind watching it by yourselves, that would be awesome because it helps the algorithm. Maybe a comment. Be greatly appreciated, my friends. What will I write as a comment, actually? What we're going to do. I know it sucks, but I kind of follow the YouTube trend of just doing, putting my Patreon in the link in the description, but it is what it is. But thank you all, legends. Watching 0 point speed for more watch time. Champion. I'll see you next week. There'll be a new Hollywood, actually, Seagal movie review coming next week. Bullshitter will either be Jim Bullshitter or it'll be normal Bullshitter. I think it'll be Jim Bullshitter. And a different Hollywood clowns. I didn't even answer because you all got asked, do you want to know who the next Hollywood clown's about? Everyone said yes. All right, I'll answer that now. And then I'm going to go. I'm just going to drop it and go. Boom. I'm going to drop it and go. That's who the latest Hollywood clowns is about. Digest that, mofos. Maybe not three videos, Pork. At some point there'll be 3, not in 1 week. But yes, boom. Yeah, Keanu, that's right. Yeah, you gotta get a fung it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Boom. Just be patient. Don't hate. Just have faith in Sensei. Yeah, have faith in what I'm doing here. All right. Have faith in what I'm doing. Have faith in what I'm doing. Just have some faith. All right. Nothing comes from a place of malice here. Have some faith. And just so you all know, I fucking love Keanu, so just keep that in mind, all right? I fucking love Keanu. Anyway, see you, legends. I love you all. Mwah, champions. See you next week, my friends. Shalom, and to Freight especially, thank you for your support. To anyone that bought a T-shirt, Pork, you're a legend. I know you don't have the cash, mate, but you did it anyway, so thank you. But special shout-out to Shalom, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it tonight, brother. Thank you. But thank you all for coming. Love you all, legends. Until next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.